What's up, everyone? Welcome to the BX Sports Jedi Network, the Bronx Bombers Strike Back podcast. Tonight, the Yankees take on the Philadelphia Phillies. First night game, and wow, the Philadelphia Phillies are off the back, who are 0-3 after getting swept this weekend out in the desert. They come into Yankee Stadium. If you're the New York Yankees, continue pounding on the Philadelphia Phillies and their misfortune. Yankees coming off a victory yesterday against the San Francisco Giants with, of course, the big talk, Giancarlo Stanton with a monster blast. Wow, the Yankees hitting some timely hits, some timely home runs, good pitching. I know we did the Saturday game when they fell. Oh, it was a little frustrating there, but we turned the page. That's what it's good about. Nasty Nestor will be the starting pitcher tonight. You know how we do on the channel. Salute to everyone that watches along with us. If you're watching us on Rumba, if you're watching us on LinkedIn, if you're watching us here on the Facebook app, thank you guys for watching us on the YouTube or any of the different social media or live streaming platforms. We are on Opus, by the way. Opus, our home here for all our watch-alongs. So, you know how we do here. We like to do a segment called Let's Make a Bet. Let's make a wager. And the bet, I will upload it real quickly here. The New York Yankees are a 1.5 run favorite at a plus 150. The over and under 7.5 runs at a minus 178. Remember, bet with your head, not over your head. You want to put a wager. You want to talk. You want to say also Nestor Cortes. I didn't look and see how many strikeouts Nestor Cortes will have. How many innings will Nestor Cortes throw? I mean pitches. Or the Philadelphia pitcher Taijuan Walker. So let's get. Speaking of the pitching matchup, let's get the pitching matchup. Let's show it to you guys. The pitching probable. And as I get that going. Of course, we know that Nestor Cortes will be pitching against Taijuan Walker. And your pitching probable, Taijuan Walker, debut against Nestor Cortes Jr. What are we looking for Nestor Cortes? Nestor Cortes, this new pitch rules, pitch clock, moving quickly, is only going to benefit Nestor Cortes Jr., in my opinion. He's one of those that love to get the baseball. I personally, you know me, if you watch along with me since already the past almost 2 seasons, my job, I love doing Nestor Cortes watch-alongs. Before the new baseball rules, Nestor Cortes was oh my goodness, one of my favorite to do watch-alongs because he's a quick moving, get the ball pitching, and his games go quickly and fast. With this new pitch rule, is going to be right into Nestor Cortes' wheelhouse. The way he pitches, the crafty lefty for the New York Yankees, the pride of Hialeah, Florida. Saludo a toda mi gente de Hialeah, Florida, a toda mi gente nación cubana y toda mi familia latina. So I wanted to give a quick shout out to all my land and all my Cuban American and Cuban family and friends down in Miami and across this country. So saludo a toda gente. El orgullo de Hialeah, Florida. Nestor Cortes Jr. va a lanzar esta noche against Taijuan Walker. We saw Taijuan Walker pitch for the Mexican national team, of course, and we saw him last year with the New York Mets. So now he's with Philadelphia. Ahora lanza para los Philadelphia Phillies, Taijuan Walker. So I have the lineups. Let me get the lineups for you guys here. As you're going to see it scroll underneath here. Leading off and playing shortstop, Trey Turner. Batting second, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber. Batting third, behind the plate, JT Realmuto. Batting fourth, the right fielder, Castellano. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Bone. Batting sixth, the second baseman, Josh Harrison. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Hall. Batting eighth, the third baseman, Sosa. Batting ninth, and in center field, Marsh. For our New York Yankees, here's the starting lineup. Another different starting lineup for our skipper, Aaron Boone, but leading off and playing third base, DJ LeMahieu. Batting second, the center fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge. Batting third, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. Batting sixth, making his Yankee debut in right field, Franchi Cordero. Batting seventh, the left fielder, Aaron Hicks, who had a little bit of complaint. We'll talk about Hicks in a second. Wanted to get in the starting lineup, wanted a more definitive role, pushing the envelope, wanted more playing time, so he is in left field. Batting eighth behind the plate, Jose Trevino, and batting ninth, the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. So Aaron Hicks in the lineup. Now, Aaron Boone told him this is a kind of like a competition because Harrison Bader will be coming back. You need room. They're gonna need to have playing time. They like Cabrera. They want to see what Cordero has here. So Aaron Hicks, no pun intended, has some pressure to deliver here when he gets the opportunities and make the mess of his opportunities, best of it. Out there, the Yankees, what they're looking Yankees for, high base percentage, good defense, and a reliable bat to make some contact. I think if they see that, I think Hicks will get more playing time. I know he's a big, huge disappointment to Yankee fans. Yankee fans, my goodness, they feel, and I'm one of them too. I'm gonna put myself in that, frustrated with Hicks. A lot of us would like to see him not be on this team anymore. Me personally, as a fourth outfielder option or fifth, he's a center fielder, switch hitter who can play center and left, especially in that big field in that ballpark in Yankee Stadium. There's some value for him, unless if you're bringing Dominguez or you have some young players in the minors that could do what Hicks does at a lower rate. Then you bring him here. Remember, he's still a $10 million albatross for the Yankees, and it's going to be hard just to release him and let him go here. It's his final year of his deal, but still, we'll see. So Yankees here, we're ready to go here. Yankees, of course, winners of 2 of 3 against the Giants, and we're going to see the National League champions come in here in the Philadelphia Phillies. For those of those that are watching along for the very first time, thank you for joining us. I do the watch alongs here. We do the live scoreboard. I'll bring in the ticker, and we'll have the live scoreboards, balls, and strikes. I will do the play-by-play. We have highly chat interactive. We ask you guys to interact in the chat. No super, although super chats are encouraged, you don't need a super chat to be acknowledged or read here like other places, and we won't give you salmonella poison. So salute, guys. Let's go. So the first-time All-Star Nestor Cortes, that pride of Hialeah, Florida, will be on the mound. So we're just about a few minutes away for first pitch. And of course, I'll put the lineup again one more time out there for the New York Yankees. So those who are coming in and watching along with us here. Here are the New York Yankees lineup. Oh, look at the captain. All right. So we say hello to everyone in the chat. Salute to those watching along on all the different platforms. Jerome out there in the Philippines. Thank you, Jerome. We appreciate you. Jerome, thank you a lot. Jerome has been day one since we're doing the Yankees watch along out in the Philippines. Yes, it's 7 a.m. in the Philippines. And before on his way to work, and before eating his breakfast, he always checks in, watching along with us with the Yankees for the first 1 hour on his drive to work. And my goodness, thank you, Jerome. Always been a staple, and of course the people of Philippines. Thank you so much. God bless the Philippines always, and thank you for watching along with us there in the Facebook app. Thank you so much. So we're ready here. We're almost once first pitch come, we'll bring in the ticker, we'll bring in the scoreboard, and we'll definitely put that up there so you take a look and follow along with us, watch along with us. And of course, it's instant reaction. It is a chat oriented interaction. Whatever you see on the field, if Aaron Hicks is frustrating you, if Josh Donaldson stinks, go ahead and put it in the chat. We'll acknowledge it. We'll frustrate or we'll celebrate together. We'll just vent as a group here. This is a place for Yankee fans, And if you're a Philly fan, come on in. As long as you're respectful, no profanity. Hey, we like to talk to other fan bases. We got Texas Ranger fans coming here, Astros fans. We got all different types, Met fans. We got all different types of baseball fans and sports fans come in on the chat to interact, not just from the United States, but from around the world. So this is one thing I love about doing these watch-alongs, because we get everyone from everywhere watching along with us, participating, having fun. My goodness, I want to thank people as well over this past weekend. We had a really nice crowd, a nice views with the WWE WrestleMania NXT stand and delivered as well. You guys were awesome. You guys supported the channel. Thank you again. My goodness, we continue to push, and of course, our New York Knickerbockers yesterday clinching a playoff berth, even through technical difficulties. You guys were there to. You guys had my back. Wow. And Steve in the building. Hey, Steve, one of these days you want to come on and watch along on camera with me, you let me know, man. Definitely have you come on and join and have a conversation. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. I'll send you the link through via email, and you come on in just like the other guys and have a conversation, and we'll talk some baseball and have a good conversation on. And I will definitely want to also thank you. Also, you are awesome as well, coming in on all the different programs with us, and man, you're a staple to the channel. We're gonna have to probably call you the Godfather here of the channel. We have the mayor of the channel, Kelvin T. Jones. We're gonna have to put you the Godfather of the channel. So we're waiting for first pitch, just on its way here. Now, I hope everybody's Monday went well. First day, Monday, you get the Monday blues. Had a good day at work, came in quickly, did my job, although a little tired, man. WrestleMania finished almost at midnight. Then I couldn't toss and turn with WrestleMania. It was so the adrenaline and the Knicks. Then I was trying to look at some Knicks stuff because they clinch, and I only ended up sleeping 3 hours. But good thing I had a good, nice power nap. So I'm ready to go for this baseball game. Just a little bit of a little peek behind the curtains. I know someone like, who cares? I didn't ask you. Well, I'm just giving you a little peek inside the curtain there. And Steve is like, girls, and I'm out. So I am anticipating Nestor Cortes' first start here. I'm really excited to see what he's going to bring. Let me move over to this here. Let's make sure the ticker's ready. I see you're going to have the lineups underneath there. Let's go. So the Yankees taking the field here. Of course, their defense alignment is going to be Hicks, Judge, Cordero. You're going to have DJ LeMahieu, Volpe, Torres, and Rizzo. And behind the plate, of course, Trevino. So Nestor Cortes warming up. Cortes, and man, he went 12-4 last year, 2.44 ERA. Awesome. He was the third lowest in the American for the Yankees in almost in about a couple of years, about almost 20 plus years. Let's go. We want to see him repeat his all-star performance here from Nestor Cortes. Here we go. First pitch is ready to go. Let's go. And here's the pitch. And the pitch outside for a ball. It just didn't miss by much. So here we go. We're ready here for game number 4. And the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. I guess the Yankees are in their traditional roll call. Yankees roll call. And the 1-1. This one is foul out of play. Quickly, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Board Train Express, Maki, check your email. I send you the link in there, so you're more than welcome. You have the key to the back to the door as he fouls out of play. So I left the key underneath the mat in the email. I hope you're doing well, pal. So we got a 1 ball, 2 strike count here to Trey Turner, and the pitch. Sidearm, just missed. 2 balls and 2 strikes. got here? Who we got here? Who we got here? It's the Fortune Express, Mikey Mazda. Salute, Mikey Mazda.
Hey, how are you?
We got a 2-2 pitch coming from Cortes. The pitch. This one is hit in the air, popped up in the infield. Who's got it? Volpe's calling for it, and he makes the play. And the first out.
You see
All right,
Nestor's?
Mikey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well, man. I'm doing good. It's Monday, but it's okay.
Yeah. Did you see Nestor's Cortez's spikes?
I did. He's got mustaches.
Yeah.
And here's Schwarber, aka the Thunder Pig. He steps in, and he's 1 for 13 to start the season. He has an RBI. He's batting 077. And the pitch. This one swing and a miss. Schwarber.
Phillies
Last year had
are
40.
Phillies are 0-3 to start off. I'm shocked.
Yes, and you can really bury them here. You can't win the division, but you can sure lose it. Swing and a miss. You could sure lose it in early part in April.
Yep. They did not play well down in Arlington. So
Nestor ready to deal. The pitch. Outside, just missed for a ball. 2-2.
And what's his name got hurt?
2-2.
What's his
I got a
name?
piece of that one. Who got injured?
DeGrom.
Again?
Yep. He got hurt.
Oh. Wow. Mets dodged a bullet there. Here's the 2-2. Down low. Count runs full. 3-2. Wow. What's the injury? A lat or?
I can find out for you. Hold on.
Oh man, this sucks. I like the Bronx too. And the payoff pitch. Fouls it back. We'll do it again. So again, nice evening in the Bronx. 53 degrees in the Bronx in April. So hopefully the weather starts changing for you guys up there in the North Quarter. And the payoff pitch from Cortes. This one is foul again as Thunder Pig continues to work hard here.
And he got pretty badly beat up too on the start, so that doesn't exactly help.
Swing and a miss. He got him. So he gets him swinging there on the 3-2 pitch, 1-2 away. So he'll bring up JT Realmuto, who's 4 for 11. He's batting 364, no home runs, no RBIs, the catcher. So what was his disclosed injury? Swing and a miss. Mike? And the pitch. Quickly. 0-2. The 0-2 popped him up in the infield. Volpe's calling for it, and he makes the play. 1-2-3 inning for Nestor Cortes. Phillies nothing, and the Yankees coming up to bat here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Bronx Bomber Strike Back. Watch along. I got the Fortune Express Mikey Mazda with me in the chat. Well, was here, but he had a little bit of technical difficulty. He'll be in. Let's bring him in. Mike, you're back with us.
Yep. So it was.
All right.
He was experiencing tightness on his left side.
Again, with these tightnesses.
He can't stay healthy. It's a problem.
Brandon Schultz, salute. Chris the Flash, you're working, right, Chris? If you're not, let me know. I'll send you the link. Right, Chris is joining us on the chat. Maybe he's at work. I know he cannot join us on the one-to-one, but more than love to send it to him. So we got Brandon. Brandon, what's going on? I'm doing well. Hope you're doing well, Brandon. Yeah, he's at work. Damn. All right. He just can't stay healthy, Mike. He just can't stay healthy.
Can't do it.
No, Yankees are playing now. Brandon, we're doing the watch along now. The Yankees are on now. They are currently on now. Jacob deGrom, Chris the Flash. Mike Mazda reported Jacob deGrom has tightness on his left side, so he has been shut down on the IL for the next 15 days. So he is shut down. One start for the Texas Rangers. Got hit, gave up 5 runs, if I'm not mistaken, Mike. You right on this, sorry?
5 runs.
So here comes the Yankees. Let's change that.
So Donaldson's sitting, but Hicks is playing. I don't get it.
Hicks complaint. I'll get that in a minute. Let me get the lineup in real quick here. So DJ LeMahieu will step into the plate. Who is 2 for 8, batting with 1 RBI. Who's batting .250, the right-hander, and we have Taijuan Walker, the former Met, coming up. He mentioned he had a talk with Boom, and he hasn't played. He wants to get in the lineup. He wants to play. Boone told him this is a competition. He has to earn his way on the lineup. They'll give him a chance, but he's going to have to produce because with Bader returning and so forth, there's hardly no room. Pretty much, you got to start producer, you're going to be out. And there's a call for a strike. LeMahieu takes a call strike.
To me, Hicks is the 4th outfielder at best.
Yes, that's what I said. And outside, 1-1 strike. Especially when you've gotten there's been 2 disappointing years with Hicks. I mean, the Yankees cannot go a 3rd year in a row where this guy just fouls it out. So he has to 1 and 2. He meant New York Knicks. The Knicks are off tonight, Brandon. Sorry about that. Didn't understand that one. Knicks play until Wednesday. The pitch down low, 2 and 2.
Who do the Knicks play Wednesday? Indiana?
The Pacers, the Indiana Pacers. They got 2 Pacers. In between the Pacers, back-to-back sandwich is the Pelicans, and the season comes to conclusion.
So Indiana, New Orleans,
Pelicans,
Indiana.
and Indiana. Outside, the count runs full, 3 and 2 to DJ LeMahieu.
I just want to point something out. As you know, even though DJ's only hitting .250, what we saw in spring was a very encouraging
There was a
sign,
base hit.
and that's what we need.
Oh, it goes to the wall. LeMahieu's got his horse. It got away. He's on his way to 3rd. Let's see if they wave him. Castellano gets the ball. He starts it off with a 3. Let's see if they hit him a triple or a single with an error. He misplayed that as I looked down to go to the score sheet.
I would say you've got to give him a triple on that because it didn't look like he touched it.
Oh, he totally butchered it. What a butchered job. My goodness.
That's a triple.
I haven't seen
he didn't even touch it.
He didn't touch it. That's a triple. I haven't seen that, man. Wow, since the meat market. That type of butchery. Holy crap. Hey, Steve, is that kosher? Was that kosher there, Steve? Out there in center field? My goodness. Judge takes outside.
You want to know something? With DJ running, he looks like he's running a lot better. Doesn't it?
Here's the 1-0. There's a strike, 1-1 strike. Again with the low strike. I know Chris asked a question. He said, "Can I ask though? He's a great pitcher. Do you think he's a Hall of Famer?"
Who?
He's Jacob deGrom, borderline. He's borderline, Chris.
If he can manage to stay healthy for the rest of his career, yes. If not, then borderline.
2 balls and 1 strike. Taijuan Walker now. He's got pressure now. Lead off. Looks like it's a triple. 2 and 1. Yeah, good start there by Realmuto. 3 and 1. Not a good start for Taijuan Walker.
But Kev, what I was saying was DJ LeMahieu looked like he was running a lot better than he was last year.
Yes. Indeed. Allen Jr., what's up? He is back in the building, Allen Jr. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Allen. Awesome to see you. All right. Good job, pal. Here's the 3-1. He swing and a miss. Down and away. Count runs full. 3-2. He swung at ball 4 there, but he's out there. He gets an RBI opportunity. No problem him trying to cash in. So the payoff pitch coming here. The 3-2. This one grounded and foul. As we have CC Sabash just sitting behind home plate, right behind Aaron Judge on the left side.
I just want to point something out. I know that that wasn't a hit that drove in a run, but that hit could be considered a clutch hit because now it starts us off with some momentum going down the stretch for the rest of this game.
And in the pitch down low. So Judge walks. So he got first and third now, nobody out. So the Yankees got something cooking.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That triple really was a clutch triple.
Yes. Because you make the pitcher now throw more pitches, also in the
Yep.
stretch. Judge is now
Yep.
on. That Judge has been on base 37 straight games safely on base. He has a streak, a nice little streak here for Judge.
And Rizzo's hitting 375.
Here's Rizzo. Rizzo, who's 3 for 8, no home runs, 2 RBIs, who's batting 375. Runners in the corner, nobody out. So the Yankees got something cooking. The tip-off is at 7:30, Brandon. 7:30, if I'm mistaken. There's a call strike to Rizzo. Knicks, yeah, 7:30, Brandon.
Hey, Kev, is Chef Dan still with you on the Knicks watch along?
Yes, yeah. He's working, though. He's working. Yeah, Chef Dan is my partner in the channel. One ball, one strike. He's been with me since day one. You know, as soon as we hit the like button, he's just working. He's working, he's trying to get back in the daytime so he can do the games. He'll be here for the playoffs because he loves these things. One ball, one strikes. Knowing him, down low, 2-1.
Kev, I'm gonna catch you later.
Okay.
But I will talk to you later, and let's go Yankees.
Indeed, that's Mikey Mouse, the 4-Train Express. Always joins us for at least for a few minutes or during the watch along. He takes us on his Uber Eats run or at work. So I love that to see Mikey Mouse, always a good staple. There's a strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So we got a 2-2 count here. Mikey got frozen there. Let's see. All right. The 2-2 pitch coming. Throw over to first. Judge gets in. Got to be careful there because LeMahieu has a big lead and with the left-hander Rizzo, the third baseman, is off the bag and a little bit of misplay. DJ could score down low. Count runs full 3-2. So another 3-2 count here. Walker with 18 pitches has not recorded an out. And the Phillies, my God, they're 0-3. Taijuan Walker right here about to a pitch away from getting the bases loaded, no one out. What a terrible start for 2023 for the National League defending champions. And he walked them. Bases loaded for Giancarlo Stanton. Bases loaded for Stanton, no one out. Philadelphia's 0-3 here. And boy, talk about when it rains, it pours if you're a Philly fan. My goodness. Wow, good job there, man. Allen, good job there. Taking Iowa over South Carolina. Good job there. So the pitching coach comes out to have a talk out there, and he has $500 to Yanks to win. Did you take the money line, or did you take the straight up money line, or did you take with the spread? The Yankees, at least on the spread app that I looked at, they were 1.5 run favorite. But good luck with that. Absolutely. So we got the bases loaded. LeMahieu lead it off with a triple. Judge back-to-back walks here to Judge and Rizzo. Nobody out here. This is the bottom of the first inning, just on its way. Taijuan Walker ready to deal. The pitch inside for a ball, 1-0. So he falls behind here on Stanton. Now, Stanton hit a majestic home run yesterday. And when that man gets locked in on the zone, he's dangerous. The pitch. There's a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Of course, we got Chris the Flash in the chat. Alan Jr., we got Steve, got Brandon Schultz, and ready the 1-1 pitch. Stanton chops this one slowly. Is probably going to get just 1. On 1 will score, and RBI for Giancarlo Stanton. Everybody moves the base. So an RBI on Stanton and ground out. Yankees lead 1-0. So you got now second and third. Yankees could still get more runs without getting the ball out of the infield. As long as they make contact, they could pick up another run. But here's in the form of Gleyber Torres will come up. So Torres is 2 for 10, batting 2 for 10 with 1 home run, 2 RBIs, 250. Stanton was 3 for 12 with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs, make it 4. So he picks up his 4th RBI and he takes a ball outside. Gleyber Torres, 1-0. So Walker now checks the runner at third, and the 1-0 pitch. This one is chopped slowly, and that's off the glove on Walker. He's going to be safe. So that gives a base hit for Torres, an RBI, 2-0. And first and third with 1 out. Yankees added another one. Boy, misfortune there. Taijuan Walker stuck his glove out. I think the best thing, he should have just let the ball go out. Soft contact, and he has nothing to show for it. But the Yankees take a 2-0 lead. That's baseball, Susan. So here's Frenchie Cordero making his first at-bat for the New York Yankees, the former Red Sox coming in. So his first official at-bat as a Yankee in 2023, takes a ball inside. So he came on with the Yankees at the end of spring training, 1-0. So he's 6th hitter tonight. And in the outfield, a lefty bat. Also, I love what when you bring a lefty hitter in this park. Here's the 1-0. This one popped up on the left side. Turner doesn't see it, but Schwarber picks it up. Thunder Pig makes the catch. And the runner stays catch. So the twilight night in Yankee Stadium causing Turner a little bit of a hiccup, panic, but Schwarber was there. Now there are 2 outs. Here's Aaron Hicks. Now Hicks complaining about getting some playing time. You got 2 outs here. Come up with a big 2-out base hit. You're going to put yourself in some good grace with your manager and your general manager and the analytics department if he comes up with a big 2-out base hit. Nothing gives you more playing time with a big clutch 2-out hit here. And the pitch. This takes a curveball in there for a strike, 0-1. So this is Hicks' second at bat. He's 0 for 1 in the 2023 season. Disappointing 2 years with the Yankees here. The last 2 years been disappointing for Hicks. And the pitch outside, 1-1. One thing about Hicks, even though he's not hitting, he's a high on-base percentage. Get on base, he works the count, but he just hasn't put it together. Also health-wise, a switch hitting center fielder. I mean, there's some value there, but he has to put it together. The 1-1 coming, throw over to first. Torres gets back. As bullpen action, Marte starts warming up for the Phillies in the pen. So the pen is working already. A lot of pitches here. So Kino Marte warming up. Hicks, Walker ready to deal the 1 ball, 1 strike count. And here's the pitch. And just missed. So this is 29 pitches here for Taijuan Walker. Not a good start here. You want to keep this under 15, no more. But when you get to the 30 mark, it's a big, too much pitches here. So he has a throw over ready to Torres. Walker now gets in the set. He checks the runner and the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes. He just blew it right by Hicks. Boy, if Hicks strikes out, the Bluebirds are going to be raining in Yankee Stadium. Trevino's on deck, but right now the 2 balls and 2 strikes to count. And the pitch. Runner goes. Torres goes. The throw to second is not in time and gets away. But right there, good backup there. So Torres gets a stolen base on a 3 balls and 2 strike count. So I love the fact here the Yankees playing aggressive with the base pads. Taijuan Walker put himself in a pickle by throwing over. I love the fact that they're running. This is something that I like as a baseball watch along or baseball fan. Period. The hitting and running, the stealing bases, getting into scoring position. Now hits the 3-2. He walks him. Okay, so you know what? It's okay. I know people get frustrated with Hicks. They want you to get some hit, but you know what? Hicks pass the baton. This is this. If you want to be a good offensive team, a good baseball team, pass the baton. Trust your teammates. So they pass the baton here with 2 out to Jose Trevino. Jose Trevino comes in here 1 for 6, no RBIs, no home runs, 167 batting average. And the pitch. Jose, first ball swinging, soft one to short. Turner throws across the diamond, and he gets in time. That would do it. 1 run on 2 hits, and they give an error. So Yankees have a 2-0 lead, but they leave the bases loaded, and Nestor Cortes with a 2-0 lead. All right. As I get my scoreboard, I like to do the scoreboard. That's why you hear a little bit of an awkward quiet or awkward pause. I like to do my scoreboard. I like to follow along, make sure everything is there in order. And we'll get the Philly lineup in a minute back up. So Nestor Cortes will pitching ahead here with a 2-0. They give him a 2-0 lead. You know how I like how he works quick. So of course for the Phillies, you're gonna get the 4, 5, and 6 hitters: Castellano, Barr, and Harrison, followed by Hall if anyone should reach. Chris, let me read your comment. He says, Kev, this team is starting to look like the old Yankees, making the starters throw a lot of pitches. Indeed. I'm glad, great point here, early going here. Over 32 pitches for Taijuan Walker in that first inning. He's not, and they're going to get to that bullpen quickly, especially this early part in April. You make these pitchers work a lot, get into these bullpens early, and that's a recipe for success. Great observation, great point on that. That's what was big about those dynasty Yankees. No matter what time of the year, postseason, regular season, they would make pitchers work and work the count. Always a lot of 3-2 counts, make them work a lot of innings, get into opposing team's bullpen and just smash. That's what those Yankees teams did, those dynasty teams, and they would just break the heart of teams with their, especially their closer. They were closer killers. Oh my God, you could put the list of closers that the Yankees crushed from Benito, Armando Benitez. You're talking about Waller. You're talking to Rocker. My goodness, the names that the Yankees have crushed closers wise. Kim. My goodness, that was a staple for the Yankees, and hopefully this is something like you said, Chris, translates here in this year like the old time Yankees. So Cortes is back at the mount to Castellano, and here's the first pitch in there for a call strike, and we're on the way in the top of the second inning. Castellanos 4 for 11 with no home runs, 2 RBIs, and is batting .364. The right-hander. The pitch outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Didn't miss by much. So here's the 1-1 pitch from Cortes. Takes the call strike on the knees, down and away. 1-2. You got him with a 4-seam fastball. That's why you want to keep that inside. Here's the 1-2. Cortes, this one foul. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count holds. I miss having you on, but I know you money. Hey man, you gotta pay those bills, my friend. I like to have Chris on as well. Here's a 1-2. This one, check wing. Did he go? Did not. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, foul tip. Got him. He gets a strikeout there. Here's a designated hitter, Bronx, 4 for 11 to start the season. He has a home run, 3 RBIs. He's also batting .364 for the Phillies. also from the right hand. And the pitch, foul out of play. 0-1 the count. So we're live in Yankee Stadium. The game is from Yankee Stadium. I am in Orlando, Florida, in my BX Sports Jedi network. Thank you for joining me on a Monday evening here. Yankees and Phillies. The 0-1. There's a close strike on the top of the corner. 0-2. So Cortes. So Alec Boom. And here's the 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Cortes looking for back-to-back strikeouts here. And the 1-2 pitch from Nestor Cortes, the deal. Foul out of play. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Again, thank you for joining us there. If you're watching us on the Facebook app, you're like Jerome, Miss Maria, thank you for joining us. As well, everyone in the YouTube app, LinkedIn, Rumba, Twitch, Twitter, thank you for joining us. And the 1-2. This one is foul out of play. Now, if you're other than the YouTube app, we cannot see the comments. If we want you to participate in the comments, if you are writing in the Facebook app, it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's that I can't see the comments here. We encourage you to come on the YouTube app and hit the comments there. The 1-2. This one is in line, and it is a base hit. There goes the perfect game in the no-hitter. So he gets a 1-out single for Boom. So the base runner. Here's Harrison. But we really appreciate you guys watching along with us here. Because we know that Harper might return in the middle of May or in June or July from the Sir Tommy John surgery, and also Reese Hopkins is out for the whole season. So Cortes now. Cortes checks the runner and the pitch. There's a call strike to Harrison. So Harrison was 1 for 5, who's batting 200. He has no home runs, no RBIs. I said Hall. I said Harrison and Hall. I got him backwards in my lineup. And the pitch. Foul out of play. So Hall was batting 252, 2 for 8 with an RBI. So the original lineup had him flip-flop. And the pitch. Foul out of play. 0-2. Actually, they changed the lineup again. So we got an 0-2 count coming. Cortes look at the runner to pitch. Just missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. So it's a 1-2 count here. Yankees up 2-0 here. We are in the top of the second inning. So Cortes gets the sign. He catches the runner. And the 1-2 sidearm. And this one golf looped, and there's a base hit. Soft contact, but Hall. So now first and second in. Now Nestor Cortes isn't getting rocked. They're just good place hits here. Back-to-back singles. First and second with 1 out now. So Hall just got fooled, but he just put the bat on the ball and golfed it on 1 knee. Hey, the Phillies are a little desperate. They're 0-3. They're down here 2-0 in New York. Taijuan Walker with a high pitch count. They got to show you something here. So here's Sosa. Sosa swings and a miss. Eduardo Sosa, who's batting 500, 2 for 4 early part of the season. No RBIs, no home runs, batting from the right side. And the 0-1. Just missed inside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Up and away. Of course, Yankees in their pinstripes with the interlocking NY on their chests and their caps, and Phillies in their road grays with the red and white stripes down their side of their pants, and he fouls it out of play. Of course, Phillies in their red hat with the big feet, the P for Philly, and Philadelphia red script across their chest. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Cortes looking at the runner at second. Now he deals a 1-2. This one is popped up Would it go out of play and it's foul and it'll make the seat souvenir? We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 39 pitches for Nestor Cortes here with 1 out. Mr. Darnell Davis. Salute Mr. Darnell Davis. My man in the chat. What's going on, family? So Cortes ready to deal the 1-2 pitch. Checks the runners and the 1-2. This one is in on his hands, popped up. And LeMahieu, Lope behind. Lope makes the play in shallow left for the second out. So that is the third put out there for Volpe. So with 2 away here, the number 9 hitter, Bryson Sott, 5 for 11. He's 5 for 11. He's 455 batting average. No home runs, no RBIs. But he's starting off a dangerous hitter here from the left side, though. I'm surprised that they stacked all the lefties against Nestor Cortes here. It was Harrison, the original lineup. And the pitch. So Harrison had a little bit of an ankle injury. Original lineup had Harrison batting in 6 in this lineup. So they an injury plague here. Now Stott, could he make the best of it? The 1-0, the pitch. There's a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. So the pride of Hialeah, Florida, Nestor Cortes has a 1-1 count. One out away of getting out of a little bit of a sticky situation. Cortes checks the runner. Nasty Nestor ready to deal. The 1-1. There's a call strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Catches the inside corner. 2-strike corn coming. And the 1-2. Check swing. Slow roller to third. LeMahieu steps on it. Caught. And he steps on the bag. And it's a 5-5 on your scorecard. So it hugged the line, and that was a little fortunate break there. LeMahieu still with it. Stacked the bag before going out just fair. And the end of the inning. No runs, 2 hits. So we go to the bottom of the second inning. Yankees have a 2-0 lead here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Bronx Bomber Strike Back podcast. Watch along here with BX Sports Jedi Kev. And on a beautiful Monday, the 3rd of April, indeed. Wow, this game's going pretty nice. Nice rhythm to the game. Of course, Taijuan Walker got us in some trouble. Darnell Davis has a little bit of experience. It says, I lost my job watching the Yankees championship parade. I was on a messenger job. Oh my God, if you're down by the Canyon of Heroes, I could imagine. It's tough. I mean, unfortunately, man, because it's tough to get around, down there by that. I used to work down by that way when I lived in New York. When I was in high school, I had able to work and go to school there down by 253 Broadway. 253 Broadway, I worked in the cities in the mayor's office, one of the mayor's office, mailroom. But we used to have to go on those runs once in a while for delivery for when you're a young kid. And trust me, I love that place down there. Wall Street, that's an adventure. Wall Street or down there, J&R Music World. I just missed that. Going in with the big CD, get the new CDs with the big headphones like this. They were big, and you're on the train, on that 6 train there or 4 to go back uptown. From fun times. So for the Yankees, we'll have Volpe leading off. LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo. Yankees nursing a 2-0 lead here. Used to go a lot to Chamber Street, up and down. Here's the pitch. There's a call strike. 0-1 the count. Volpe batting 222 here. Volpe hits this one inside out. Squid right to the first baseman. Hall is there, and he beats Volpe to the bag. 1 away. So Volpe was two for 9, but makes it 2 for 10 now. Who's batting 200? So we'll get back to the top of the lineup for the New York Yankees. Here's DJ LeMahieu. LeMahieu had a single followed by error. They gave an error there. The ball was never touched, but he misplayed it. He got all the way to third, so he's 1 for 1. Salute Heel. And there's a call strike. 0-1. No, not yet. Not yet, Heel. Not yet. The pitch. This one is slowly Q. And Taijuan Walker, nice barehanded play. Throws to first. Did he stay on it? He did. Good straight spot Hall. They get LeMahieu. So a good play there by the pitcher as well as the first baseman. Yeah, DeGrom is hurt. I know. Thank you to Mikey Mazda for the 4-Train Express. Mikey Mazda, the 4-Train Express. Phenomenal job breaking the news there. A right lat issue. DeGrom on the IL again. Not a good start for that young man with Texas. So here's Judge. Walked in the first. He's batting 462. He's 6 for 13, 2 home runs, 4 RBIs. Dominguez will be come up after the moratorium for service time. They'll bring him up where he's not going to count Heel, and they're going to give him a chance to try to probably win the left field job. Won't be surprised. I mentioned that on a video, especially when you got Hicks and you have this one swinging a miss 0-2. You don't want to, you got a lot of money. It's a money issue. It's a financial play that they're not going to bring. And also Dominguez is 20 and the 0-2, 20 to 19 years old. You already got one young kid. You want to, you got to make sure that you don't bring these kids where the pressure might mount too much. Chris says these umpires suck. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Judge. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Walker's been struggling. Yankees got to keep patient. Gideon, salute Gideon. I got to get you a call back. Sorry I took a nap. I meant to call Gideon back. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, Judge. So nice bounce back for Walker. He retires the Yankees order 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're going in the third. Yankees with a 2-0 lead here against the Philadelphia Phillies. I just got home and I just crashed. I got home. I know Gideon called me and I was in a meeting and I said I had to give you a call back and I just crashed. With WrestleMania finishing at almost 12, I listened to the media scrum, the Triple H media scrum, and I couldn't sleep. The Knicks, also reading some stuff on the Knicks, and it was like around 1 in the morning. Get up at 3:45. Only had 2.5 hours of sleep. I was tired. I went to work, did my job, got in a meeting. That is Gideon Tux. I'm like, that was a rough one. I had to take a cat nap, man. It was just all right. So we're waiting for the third inning for the Phillies. For the Phillies, will be the number 9 hitter back to the top of the lineup. After Marsh, it'll be Turner, Schwarber, the Thunder Pig, and Realmuto. Mikey Mazda was telling me, he just came on and told us DeGrom was injured. I figured you knew you're the Texas Ranger fan. I thought you'd get the ping. Maybe they're Mikey Mazda will be back on. When we come back on, we'll have ask him again when he returns. He'll be popping in and out. That's the way he does. He works and he comes on and checks in. But when he comes on, Mikey gave us the news. So we'll ask him. We'll ask him when he returns. He'll be on. He'll be back on. So Cortes, he's ready to go. I don't know what's the holdup. I guess they're waiting for the commercial. Meanwhile, there's a pitch clock for the hitters and batters, but there's never a pitch clock for the commercials. Go figure. All right, so here's Marsh. And here's the pitch. outside for a ball. 1-0. So Marsh, who's batting 286, 2 for 7, with no home runs, 1 RBI, and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a beautiful all-speed pitch in there for a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 just missed. 2 balls and 1 strike. Didn't miss by much. 47 pitches here for Cortes. And the 2-1. There's a call strike in the knees. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Cortes with 2 strikeouts so far here. Looking for his third. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him. So the first out recorded will be a strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup to Turner. Turner popped up to short his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Cortes ready to deal the pitch. Here it comes. There's a call strike on the outside corner on the knees. 0-1. So Turner pop up visiting his first time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one hit the opposite way and falls right in front of Cordero, who played on the hop. So a 1 out base hit there for Turner. All right, so here's Schwarber, was a strikeout victim this first time up, the Thunder Pig. Monday Night Raw is going to be epic tonight there, Chris. I was debating Yankee or Monday Night Raw watch along. I did the Yankees. And there's a ball. 1-0. I didn't have the resources, at least with the baseball I could call the game solo, but when wrestling, solo is tough. That's why I did the Yankee watch along. The 1-0. There's a call strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Schwarber's 1 for 14. But this guy's very streaky. He could get hot. Once this Thunder Pig goes, he's like lightning in a bottle. And the 1-1. Yeah, swing and a miss. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Outside, 2-2. And the 2-2. Throw over to first. So Hughes says the only Ranger injured is Ricky Baraseco. Okay. Rafael Ortega to mind the deal. And here's a pitch. Popped up. High fly ball center field. Judge is campering under it. And Judge makes the play. Puts it away for out number 2. So with 2 outs, runner at first. Here's JT Realmuto. It was a popped up to Volpe in the first inning. He's 0 for 1. Cortes trying to send it here to the bottom of the 3rd inning. Snap throw over to first. Turner dives back. Turner has some speed, so Cortes just trying to keep that runner close. And the pitch. There's a ball, not that bad. Oof. And the pitch. This one is popped up. Miramuto. And Hicks is calling it. Call Hicks makes the play. So the inning comes to an inning. Another scoreless inning for Nestor Cortes. No runs, 1 hit. They strand one. So we go to the bottom of the third inning. Yankees up 2-0 here on the BS Sports Jedi Network. The Bronx Bombers Strike Back podcast. Watch along. For all the Yankees coming up, they'll have Anthony Rizzo, 3, 4, and 5. Rizzo, Stanton, Torres, and Cordero if anyone gets on. Now, Cordero, they were showing in the broadcast, he hit a shot in batting practice that hit the last row of the right field bleachers. Wow. Power. This kid has some raw power. He hasn't really put it together yet. They had opportunities with the Red Sox. Boy, wouldn't that be a slap in the face for the Red Sox that he puts it together with the Yankees and he actually steals the left field job. There's a world where that could happen. This is the type of thing, these are the type of moves, at least for the season, this is the type of moves that Cashman is known for and put a signature on. That's like a Cashman special, finding these guys out of nowhere who are just going in, just twiddling their thumbs in some of these other opposing teams' system, who's major league type of talent but doesn't put it together. You bring it to a Yankee team who has good leaders or guys who are home run hitters who are good hitters where there's no pressures, no expectation, and they come and they excel. You saw that from Mike Tauchman, who came out of nowhere and played well. Other players have come from out of nowhere. Enrique Wilson, guys like that, those kind of players that they just come and they fit with the Yankees for some reason. They really just fit. And wow. No, it's contact being consistent. Yes, Frank. That's what they were mentioning with Cordero. Maybe he puts it together in Yankee Stadium with the short porch. Maybe some of these contacts where he just they might be minor pop-ups in Yankee Stadium. He just sees a different, he just takes off. You never know. I think the Yankees might have a lightning in the bottle with a Cordero. He might be an X factor here. So Yankees with a 2-0 lead here. 3, 4, and 5. Here's Rizzo. Anthony Rizzo. There you go. Darnell Davis. The Yankees are going to turn up and start a rally. Let's go. So Rizzo with a walk in the first inning. So Taijuan Walker still out there. Boy, they've been Phillies desperate. Rizzo fouls away on the cutter. 0-1 to count. And the 1-0. This one grounded right to the second baseman. He's going to field, throws, and got him in time. 2 pitch, 1 out. So with 1 away, here's Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo Stanton coming up. So Stanton, he hit a monster home run that went 117 miles an hour, 485 feet. And that was a blast. Rizzo, Stanton fouls it 0-1. So he wants Rizzo to do something. He's on his fantasy team. 0-2. He missed swing and a miss by Stanton. He's behind in the count 0-2. He grounded out in the first. He got an RBI though. And the 0-2. Outside corner, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the 1-2. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Taijuan Walker with the 2-2 pitch is inside out. That's his 49th pitch here. We recorded with 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Yankees have a 2-0 lead on the Philadelphia Phillies. And the 2-2. Down low. The count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 2. Giancarlo Stanton. The payoff pitch. Stanton fouls it back. We'll do it again. 51 home runs, 51 pitches, excuse me. Hopefully Stanton does hit 51 this year. It would be lovely. And the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Stanton goes down. Got him with a high fastball. Up and away. 2 outs. Base is empty for Gleyber Torres. Torres had an RBI, infield hit, and stole the base. He's 1-for-1. The second baseman will come in, takes a ball outside, 1-0. And the pitch, there's a strike. 1-ball, 1 strike to count. And the 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. That is the same player, Heel. He was Michael Stanton. Fly ball to right field, Castellano. He fouled. He changed his name. He was Mike Stanton. Heel, you didn't know that. I'm pretty sure you must be joking, though. I know you. And the 1-2 outside. And the pitch inside. The count runs full, 3-2. No, I didn't say that. I knew there was the same different. This is the same changed name. I didn't tell you there was a different person. As and high fly ball deep to right field. This is back on the track. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Gleyber Torres with the home run makes it 3-0. That is Gleyber Torres' 100th home run. So he's in triple digits in home runs for Gleyber Torres, who everybody wants to trade on this team. I don't know why, but he is the seventh youngest Yankee all time to reach 100. This kid, I'm telling you, don't move this guy. Here's Cordero. Yep, you were right there. You were right there, Darnell Davis. And the pitch. Ooh, Cordero hits a foul, 1-1. In the glove, 1-ball, 2 strikes to count. He foul tipped it. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Cordero. Inside, 2-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Cordero goes down. On strike. That would do it. But the Yankees pick up a run on a 1 run on 1 hit on a home run. Can we change the damn song whenever a line player hits a home run? Everybody. 3-0. I know Hector hates that song too. You remember when we got Gleyber from the Cubs? They would go on to win the. Yep, we got Chapman back. That was a good move for the Yankees. That was a great move. So here's the Phillies coming down here in the 4th inning, trailing by 3. And for the Phillies coming up, they'll have the 4, 5, and 6 hitters: Castellano, Boone, and Hall. Also, Monday Night Raw will be has started, but they're going through the vignettes and promos of WrestleMania last night. Boy, the wrestling world is on fire because their boy Cody Rhodes, their white bread babyface did not go over, but they don't know that what they have is the tribal chief doing some major, major historical title run And you can't just give it away. You have to come and take it. And I don't think Rose went and took it. So good job there. I know a lot of the universe is so butthurt that Roman Reigns is still champion. But we will break that down on the Heel of the Ring podcast. I was trying to record a video, but it just didn't happen. Not enough time, and computer acted frozen. It was all crazy. So they're gonna kick off Monday Night Raw from Los Angeles as we're ready here to the fourth inning. Yes, me too. I was happy that Roman won. I was going for Roman. I know Chris the Flash was going for Cody. I would have not gotten bothered if Cody would have won either. But I was okay with the outcome. I understand why Roman won, and I understand if Cody would have won. Either way, it was a great match. And Steve used to work in the municipal building. Oh, one Center Street popped up. Let's see if it stays in play. Trevino, and he makes the play. So he fouled out for the first out. That's a big out. Get the number 4 hitter out. Oh, nice. And the winds were strong. Triple H comes out to address the crowd first. So the game. Huh. Too bad I can't hear what he says, but that's what I love about DVR. I'll get to watch it afterwards. Here's Boom. He takes it inside 1-0. I'm pretty sure he's probably going to talk about the merger. UFC, WWE, which I mentioned yesterday before when CNBC broke the news. I put that on Twitter. 2-0, the count. For us, it's phenomenal because we cover UFC and Nev Wrestling. So, my goodness, combat sports galore. The 2-0. This one ripped, and that's going to be in there. It might be a double. Goes all the way to the wall. Gets by there. Hicks picks it up. Hicks, and of course, 2 for 2 for Boom. So another 2-out base hit for the Phillies. So here's Hall, the lefty. So it's lefty on lefty action and the pitch. There's a call ball down and away on the knees. Nestor Cortes deal the 1-0 pitch. This one hit hard. Right there's Rizzo, but Rizzo stopped and knocked it down. Throws it over, and Cortes got him. Got Hall. Moving to third is Boom. Rizzo could not hold that one. That was a rocket and handcuff there, Rizzo, but he got it. Nice job there. Rizzo, of course, a platinum glove. He stays right with it. Cortes, you got to cover, and he does. Good job there. 2 away. Runner at third with 2 outs to Sosa. Sosa takes a pitch high, 1-0. Sosa popped up his first time up to Volpe. And the 1-0. Curveball, beautiful. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 pitch from Cortes. This one hit right in through for a base hit. That's an RBI. Big 2-out base hit for Sosa. So it's a 3-1. Phillies on the board. 3-1 Yankees. It wasn't hit too hard. It was hit right in between the second and the shortstop. You hear it sounded like a broken bat. It was a broken bat base hit. It got it in on him, but he still got enough of it in between the short and in the hole between the shortstop and the third baseman. So a run is in for the Phillies. They're on the board, 3-1. And here's the pitch. This one, first ball swinging, pops up, stopped, hits it, lofted, and Hicks makes the play. That would do it. But the Phillies get a run. 1 run on 2 hits. They leave one man in there. We play 3.5 here. 3-1 Yankees. For the Yankees, will be Hicks, Trevino, Volpe back to the top of the lineup. Let me see what Triple H is saying here. Let's get the lineup to the Yankees back up. So we'll wait for the change of inning. As we wait for a change of inning, I want to say, I'd like to see what Triple H is saying on the opening of Monday Night Raw. Well, he's addressing the WWE universe, so I wonder what is that all about. So we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. I guess he's working up the crowd. All right, so here we go. All right, so we'll start here is Aaron Hicks. Hicks was 0 for 1. Actually, no official at bat. He walked. I take that back. I'm so used to Hicks always getting out, and his first ball swinging foul out of play. 0-1. And the pitch. Ooh, 1-1 strike. Walker thought he had a strike there. That was close. Umpire gave him a break there. 1-1 strike. The pitch. Outside, 2-1 strike. And this one hit right to the first baseman. Hall takes himself unassisted. 1 away. You scored at home 3-3 on your scorecard. So with 1 out, here's Jose Trevino. Trevino grounded out his first time up. Steve said he went to the 2000 World Series where Clemens threw the bat at Piazza. And that was some craziness there. Oh, and 1 the count. There's a called strike. 0-2. This one in on hands. Foul. Still 0-2. And the 0-2. Outside. 1-2. Just missed. Didn't miss by much. But either way, it was outside. This one's quipped right to the first baseman Hall. Backhand to Walker. 2 outs. Good executed there by the Phillies. 2 outs. Base is empty. We'll bring up Volpe. So here's Volpe. And the pitch. This is a call strike. 0-1 the count. And there's a ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike the count. Down and away. Three and one. The pitch. Foul. Now the count runs full. 3-2. Here's the 3-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Volpe goes down. So Walker calms down. Recovered after that first inning. 3-1 Yankees. No runs, no hits, no errors. No man left on. So we go to the 5th inning. Top of the 5th. Yankees 3-1. So the tribal chief is out. He came out. Not bad. So let's see what Nestor Cortes. Cortes wants a quick inning. And he hasn't. Well, hopefully Mikey Mazda will come back on a little bit because we'll go over that Jacob DeGrom news. He says he doesn't know, he doesn't see it on his end. It'll be interesting. Wait for the commercials. The change of the innings. We should be coming right back here. Let me change the lineups. Give you the Phillies lineup underneath there, scrolling underneath on the ticker. And of course, for the Phillies will be number 9, 1 and 2 against Nestor Cortes, Marsh, Turner, and Schwarber, and Miyamoto of anyone with chill reach against the lefty, the pride of Hialeah, Florida, Nestor Cortes Jr. And here's the first pitch to Marsh. Takes the ball down low, 1-0. So we're here. We're picking it off here, the top of the 5th inning. Now Cortes gets the sign, ready to deal. The pitch. Grounded, swerve, and there's a base hit inside the third baseman. And now the left line, here's a leadoff triple to Marsh. Boy, Nestor Cortes tries a quick pitch, and he just did an excuse me in on his hands, and it was just, he was beat, and it just happens to roll where no one's at. So he's with a double. So here's Turner. So the number 9 hitter's on, and a little trouble here for Cortes. Turner, who's 1 for 2, and the pitch. There's a ball. Just missed. They didn't miss by much. So he singled last time up in the 2nd inning. Yankees with a 3-0 lead, but he's trying to prevent. Philadelphia's trying to prevent not going down here 0-4. The pitch. This one is hit sharply, but right there is backhand by LeMahieu. Throws across the diamond, and he got him. And it held. Staying put there is Marsh. So good job there by DJ LeMahieu. Good defense. One away. Here comes the dangerous Thunder Pig, Schwarber. Nice play by DJ. Backhand and stabbed it. And the pitch to Schwarber takes a ball. 1-0. We get some bullpen action for as Hamilton starts warming up for the Yankees. Ian Hamilton was called up today. Remember, Johnny Brino was sent down because we're not going to need another starter for a while, so you skip a start. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. With the off day and some time, they don't need the 5th starter for the 12th of April. So they rather have the extra bullpen arm. It helps them also because Brito will be just taking roster spots. So he has options and the 1-1. This one is popped up. Schwarber pops this one up. LeMahieu makes the play. 2 outs. So, boy, Schwarber's 1 for 15 to start the season. 2 outs. So here's Riamuto. And the pitch from Cortes. Up in 1-0. Riamuto's 0 for 2. Both he fly to left, pop to short. Runner at second here. And the 1-0. This one swinging and a miss. Got him right by him. 1 ball, 1 strike. Phillies trying to get another big 2-out base hit here. That's how they got their run. Big 2-out base hit. Cortes. The 1-1 pitch. Up high. 2 balls and 1 strike. Yankees 3-1 lead here. But Philadelphia's trying to score. Got a runner at second base with 2 outs now. They're trying to strand and treat off double. Cortes again checks the runner, checks the deal, and the pitch. Tip, foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes here in front of the plate. 2-strike horn coming up. Got the 2-2 coming. Cortes. Yankee fans want a strikeout. And the 2-2. This one hit line to right field. Base hit. Charging is Cordero. There's the plate to the plate. Here's the throw. Airmail it. Cordero didn't go. They got him. They got him. What a play. Good heads-up play by Nestor Cortes. Marsh rallied right around third base there. He should have went and scored. I didn't know why he didn't score there after that airmail. Yankees were fortunate. Bad base running early part from the Phillies. And boy, God, Marsh had a face full of dirt diving back. He almost kissed the floor, the dirt, and he got out. So they got out of a jam there. So you give Miyamoto a base hit, and you get Marsh caught. If you're gonna score at home, it's 9-1-5 on that out. Wow. So the Yankees got fortunate. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. We halfway through the game. Yankees with a 3-1 lead. A lot of action there. Good heads up there with Cortes backing up that throw from the right fielder who airmailed it. He totally missed the cutoff, man. These are the things that you don't stick around with certain organizations. You gotta at least make the fundamentals plays. Cordero, you gotta make the fundamental play, and we're gonna give you mulligan there, but you can't continue to do that. You gotta always hit the Yankees were fortunate, but you gotta hit your cutoff, man. You gotta put a position. You can't airmail throws from the outfield. You gotta have a chance there for your cutoff man to cut it off and try to get base runners, try to advance from first to second. That would have been a disaster if Marsh would have scored, because you would have had now Realmuto at second in scoring position. So Yankees were fortunate there. I'm pretty sure they'll have I'm pretty sure the coaches, the defensive coaches, will have a conversation with Cordero about the airmail. I know he wants to impress. Again, you give him mulligan because you want to impress your new ball club. You want to show off your arm, but you have to make sure you have that on a line drive to cut off and give your infielders a chance to cut that ball off. Enough said. Here we go. For the Yankees coming up, they will have the top of the lineup. They'll have LeMahieu back to the top of the lineup, 1, 2, and 3. LeMahieu, Judge, Rizzo, and Stanton. As they show the plate and the outfield there, where Nestor, good heads up, Nestor backing up. That's why you teach your kids in Little League, always back up the plate, your pitcher. So here's LeMahieu. There's a call strike. 0-1, top of the lineup. LeMahieu, who's 1 for 2. He led the game off with a single and reach on that 2-base error. Up the middle, and there's a base hit. Turner. So another base hit for DJ LeMahieu. He's 2 for 3. Walker, let's see. Walker with 81 pitches. If he gets in some trouble, I won't be surprised if Robbie Thompson pulls him here. They've been having their bullpen warming up. Here's the pitch down low. Remember Dusty? What a New York Controller's Office. That's what I used to work for before, Steve, when I worked in high school in the mailroom. The 1-0. Judge, foul back. Man, his eyes opened up there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 strike. LeMahieu on with a leadoff single. And the 1-1 pitch. Judge got a piece of that one, 1-2, behind the count. Yankees have a 3-1 lead here. We are in the bottom of the 5th inning against the first game of 3 with the Philadelphia Phillies. Taijuan Walker checks on the runner. Gets the sign from Realmuto. And the 1-2. Down low. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Judge. Try to get him with a splitter. Two balls and 2 strikes to count. And the 2-2. Down low, 3-2. Good eye on Judge. In years past, you could tell the maturity as a baseball player. At years past, he would have got himself out with that ball, down and away. Judge, you could tell the maturity in baseball. He just held on that, not swinging that, not offering at that. Here comes the payoff pitch. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Let's see if they send LeMahieu. The payoff pitch. No, the throw over to first. LeMahieu went nowhere. One throw over by Walker has 1 more to throw over. So 87 pitches about to be delivered by Taijuan Walker. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Judge got him inside, tied him in for the first out. That's a pretty good pitch there. I like both. I like everything. I'm watching a little bit of the wrestling and keeping an eye on that. It's WrestleMania season, new stuff. Love it. Let's go. Darnell Davis thinks, let's go. Yankees will get a homer in this. All right, well, let's go. You got it there. You called some runs before, and we got it. So this will be a pitching change. So we're getting a pitching change here. So Taijuan Walker. So he pitches 4 1/3 of inning. He given up three runs on 4 hits. His man is responsible at first. As we'll bring in the new pitcher, we'll let you know who's the new pitcher coming in for the Phillies. So Walker, despite he had a shaky first inning, I didn't think he was going to last this long. It's not a good quality start neither, but he didn't allow the Phillies to go in their bullpen and be, in the 8 ball with a lot of relievers. Not bad. He toughed it up. He settled down. He gave them at least 3 good, strong innings for the Phillies here. Now they're going to try to piece here the bottom of the 5th inning. So Mr. Darnell Davis wants the Yankees to get a home run. He already, oh boy. Speaking of predictions, I would hope that we get the fix where we can see the Facebook chat as well, where I can highlight it. When we first started the Yankee program, Watch Alongs, Jerome Peralta, then I mentioned him a lot from the Facebook app. Jerome was on fire. He must have done about, no lie, and it's on video, about 9 in a row, Jerome. 9 in a row of the predictions. He just had them perfect. I mean, he was knocking them out. Home run, strikeout, this, double play. He was it was something and the thing was, he would say it not at the moment. He would say it like for instance, Rizzo's coming up. Let's say Stanton's going to hit a 3-run homer, and you know what? Right now, there's only one base runner on, and all of a sudden, a base runner comes on, a 3-run homer. He was perfect. Nine in a row. He was, my goodness, Jerome Peralta. I wanted to give you the flowers and acknowledge on that one. That was great. Okay, so the marks are going nuts. Brock Lesnar. So Junior Marte comes in. Junior Marte, the right-hander. And he paid $110 to sit in the right field in the 2000 World Series. And here's the pitch. Marte throws down low. 100 miles per hour down and away. So it's 1 ball, no strike to Rizzo. Rizzo takes a strike. He took a slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now Marte has an electric fastball, extremely fast, and looking for the upper 90s to close to triple digits, and he throws you an 85 mile per hour slider. 1 ball, 1 strike. D-Ross in the building. What's up, D-Ross? 2 balls and 1 strike. Great to see you, Mr. D-Ross. Let me ask you, D-Ross, Steve, Darnell, doesn't it feel good waking up in the morning and you could call our basketball team a playoff team? Doesn't it feel delicious or great? My goodness, my bagel this morning tasted so delicious. I'm thinking about that we were a playoff team. I was like, the 2-1. This one is hit to right field. It is high. It is far. It is gone. Darnell Davis, you called it, baby. Home run from the Rizzo. Oh, nobody beats the Riz. Nobody. Wow. What a shot. 2-run shot. Yankees have a 5-1 lead. That is Rizzo's first home run and added 2 more RBIs. So he has 4 RBIs. Stan takes the ball outside. 1-0. Wow. Darnell Davis, 2 in a row. My goodness. Inside. 2-0. And he did that, and he did that 5 minutes ago, folks. It's timestamp right there. Let's go, Yankee home run. He called it 5 minutes ago. Darnell Davis. Darnell Davis, give me 6 numbers there, man. 3-0. 3, give me 6 magical numbers for Tuesday night, Wednesday night, and then I'm gonna play them again for Friday night or Saturday night. So yes, so I could be full time, and we could get Chef Dan back out here, and and we take care of him with those numbers. 3-0, he walked them. So a base on ball here to Stanton. Man, he just what a shot. Upper second deck, Yankee Stadium. Yes, you would do. I think we're all dreaming that. I think the dreams are becoming reality, Darnell Davis. That comment, I think that's a reality, baby. I think there's gonna be some 8:30, 9 o'clock tip off coming in our future in June. You know what I mean? We got the pitching coach come out to talk to Marte here as Gleyber Torres who homered his stuff. He's 2 for 2. Got a solo home run and a single, 2 RBIs. He also has a stolen bases. So Torres very busy today here. Here's the pitch coming. Marte to Torres. Down low. 1-0. And you know what's the best part of this? I know we're doing Yankees here, but to see our young players are the one fun and developing and playing phenomenal and exciting. Here's a 1-1. It's not 2-0. It's not led by vets. That they got one, maybe 1, 2 more years left, and then they're out of the league. These guys that are playing for our team, they're just tipping the scale right now of their potential. The 2-0. There's a strike. 2-1. That's what makes this basketball season so electric and exciting because they're second. These are second years. And some of these not even close, not even eligible for extensions. My goodness. Here's the pitch to Torres outside. 3-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. So the Yankees up 5-1. 3 balls and 1 strike. Stanton, the runner at first here. He's falling behind the 3-1 count. He walked him. So a back-to-back walk here by Marte. So 2 on with 1 out here will bring up Frenchy Cordero. Cordero has some power, but he's 0 for 2. He has a strikeout. He flew out in the first time at bat. So 5-1 Yankees. And here's the pitch. There's a strike. A slider to the 28-year-old Cordero. And the pitch. He falls behind in the count 0-2. Runner at first and second. There's Stanton at second and Torres at first. 2 runs already in the inning. We're in the bottom of the 5th inning. 5-1 New York. The pitch. This one hit red, fine foul. He got a good cut on that one, but pulled it. It's still 0-2 to Cordero. So Monte gets the sign now. He's checking the runner now and the 0-2. Outside 1-2. 98 mile per hour 4-seamer. He doesn't have control of his fastball. He's whipping the slider in really lovely, dropping it in there, but it's not have full control, overthrowing his fastball. Not free and easy. He's aiming it. And the 1-2 pitch. This one hit. And there's a base hit going all the way to the wall. Stanton scores. They're waving in Torres. The throw to the plate. And he's not in time. 2 more runs. Cordero comes up with a big 2-run double with a 7-1 lead. As we say hello to Pope.
Yeah, hello everybody. The Yankees, they're finally doing other things besides relying on the home run. They still rely on the home run, but finally clutch hitting and scoring. Even though the Phillies bullpen is not good, but yeah, Torres coming up with big hits, singles, home runs. That's what they need. Volpe, some speed, some contact hitting. You know, the real test is going to be Blue Jays, Astros, Mariners in the playoffs. They have to hit and score position.
Yes, the
And
strike.
they're a seasoned team. They're great. They'll hit the home runs. They have what 9 home runs already, so we'll see what if they could change their approach in the playoffs. Is what they have to change. They got this Cordero guy that came out of nowhere. He's coming with hits. So yeah, they need to get more contact hitting and move runners. But at least they got a little more speed on this team with Volpe and all these guys. They're more more athletic, more guys that have speed on the team. That back other years where they had no speed, at least they can move runners more. Volpe, they should
One
move
ball, two
down in the
strikes.
lineup. That's what I think. Move Volpe down in the lineup, and then maybe he'll get more at bats, and then he can move guys in. Because they really need some speed, a leadoff hitter, because they really don't have a real leadoff hitter. Because way Aaron Boone, he always changes the lineups. Like every
He
day
did.
he's changing the lineup. So hopefully they can maybe put Volpe and change it up. Maybe he can start be the leadoff hitter. But yeah, the Yankees, they have to have more balance on this team. That's why I said they could bring up young players, more athletic players, because too many old guys. That's why they need these type of hitters because they're very one-dimensional and boring. So that's why I said if you have Volpe, Peraza, maybe get rid of Hicks, get rid of Donaldson, and you go with the young guys, and it'll be more fun to watch. And that's what I think this Yankee team has to do. And I saw Cashman in spring training. I was going to say all that to him, all the bad moves and trades he made, but he was with his mother, so I wanted to have some class, and I knew not to say anything bad, So I just stayed there. I didn't want to say anything, but I hope he makes some smart trade. Brian Reynolds, 2 home runs today, so they're gonna try to look at making a trade with Brian Reynolds at the deadline. Already 3 home runs
Oh,
for Brian Reynolds.
as Hicks goes down stringing on a strike and Trevino's down 0-2, and he got the bluebirds. He got some bluebirds there. Oof. Hicks struggling. The pitch.
And Hicks wanted to
Trevino.
play.
Look, and there is a base hit. Another run comes in. Cordero will score, makes it 8-1 easily. RBI single for Trevino.
Well, Trevino has to start hitting. Yeah, he's not the greatest hitter, but he's a good defender. But Aaron Hicks, he's complaining he's not playing. But if you get some decent hits and hit and score position, and you have the opportunities, yeah, you'll play if you can hit. You're getting $10 million. Are you going to play somebody who's not hitting? He's complaining. Well, yeah, start hitting, or they're going to trade him, or just get rid of him. It's not worth the headache. I'd rather have guys who want to win and want to play. Prove that you want to be on this team.
They might DFA him. Here's the ninth batter at the plate with Volpe. Volpe now 0 for 2, grounded out, struck out. He's 2 for 11 here to a neophyte, the rookie, and the pitch outside 2-0. So he's ahead of the count 2-0. Yankees kind of putting some separation here. They have scored. They have busted it open here in the bottom of the fifth inning. They lead now 8-1. We have the Pop-Up Sports joining me here. And the
Game over.
pitch. 3-0.
The Pope is praying for the Phillies. 0-4 already after made the World Series.
If they lose here, they're 0-4.
Yeah, they lose Harper, they lose Hopkins the whole year. I hope their pitching can hold up. Nola, Wheeler. I'm a little worried
3-1.
about the Phillies. Turner, they spent all that money. I don't know. The Phillies, they could possibly not make the playoffs. The Mets,
It's
they got.
early. It's no.
I know.
It's
I
early.
know,
You
but
you can't you can't win a division in April, but you could sure lose it. I can see that 3-1. There's a count 3-2.
it's true. Because the Mets, I can't believe they lost 10-0. The Mets. I saw it. I says, what the hell? What happened? Carrasco gets knocked around 5 runs, and the Brewers. Come on. They shouldn't be giving up that many runs. I was shocked because their
So the
pitching's been good. The Mets.
Yankees batted around here, and is going to take out the reliever Marte, who stunk.
Yeah, well, the Phillies, they added Soto to their bullpen. They added Kimball. They try to fix their bullpen, but I don't know if their bullpen. Kimball's not the same. It's so I'm a little worried about their bullpen. And Soto walks a lot of guys, so I'm a little worried about the Phillies and injuries. And then the pitching. I'm not crazy about their pitching. So we'll see what happens with the third. But the Braves, I think the Braves are the most balanced team in the National League. I like their hitting and pitch. Padres, I still think, Musgrove is out. He'll be back in 2 weeks, but they're hitting 1 through 5. After they're 1 through 5, I'm not really that scared of their lineup. Like the Braves, you got 1 through 8. You had Travis D'Arnaud as your number 7, number 8, Michael Harris. Like, they have such a dangerous lineup, the Braves, in the National League compared to all these other teams. They don't scare me. So, and they have guys injured too. Kyle Wright, Ian Anderson, all these guys come back healthy. They can be really dangerous, the Braves. Mike Soroka, he was out all last year. So, yeah, the Braves are going to be tough. And I heard about the MMA, the WWE. I figured that their parent company, Endeavor, would buy.
It's on the verge of merging with the WWE. I mentioned that yesterday.
Yeah.
I put that out. They CMNBC, and it's official. They're going to merge.
Yeah.
They're going to have $21 billion combat sports company. What a giant! That's beautiful. And the thing is, Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon told Vince to buy MMA back from Dana White. I think it was 20 million or whatever it was, and he declined. What a mistake there by Vince! Because my goodness, just imagine selling that both to Endeavor. They would have been, what a missed opportunity by McMahon. But all in all, that's what happens. That's life.
Yeah, only 49%. They get 51%. I thought, no wonder he did it. He didn't want to give all the control, and then the shareholders, and then he's the majority. Like, he's still.
It's the same way with the Yankees. Steinbrenner's 51% share owner, and the rest is publicly trade.
I hope this changes it. I hope it makes it a better product. It's still PG. Is it going to matter? Unless they get off USA, go to ESPN like UFC, and make it more like back in the day, like more storyline, backstage fighting.
We'll discuss that on a wrestling podcast there, absolutely. So here's Vasquez. LeMahieu, 2 for 3. So they did give him a triple on that one. Okay, triple, 2 runs. They changed the official score. And the pitch. There's a ball inside. 1-0 the count.
A lot of things. You got NCAA, the championship tonight. Connecticut. It's sad that Miami and Florida lost.
But 1-1. Yeah, but that game starts late, 9:30. My goodness.
Yeah, another 40 minutes.
That's late. That's awfully late. You really got to be a college fan a college basketball fan or a degenerate gambler to really want to stay and watch that. That's late.
Oh yeah, they make a lot of money off that. Oh yeah. I was only interested it's because the Florida teams. I figured that Miami, and I was down in Florida. I figured Miami.
LeMahieu, fly ball. This might Castellanos there, and he makes the play, puts it away.
Yeah, this game's over. Easy win.
5 runs, a big home run by Rizzo. Wow.
Yep, Rizzo, Torres, and then Cordero. All these guys are getting hits, and then
8-1.
Yeah, this is an easy win for the Yankees. It should be very easy, the easiest win of the year.
No, let's see. You know what? These teams get paid, and this is a desperate Philadelphia team. If they get through this inning quickly, then they'll roll over. I think they'll get rolled over.
I can't see the Yankees lose this game. No way. The way they're hitting and the bullpen of the Phillies, I can't see it.
Yeah, I know. But you could never, you never want to count your chickens before they hatch.
And the Knicks clinched the playoffs, so now they can hope to get the 5th seed. They face the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then the Nets won too, so the Nets will face 7. I can't see any of them, beat those teams. The Nets are not being Sixers, and the Knicks, if Randall is not coming back healthy, they really don't have a chance. Like, at least with Randall, at least can win 1 or 2 maybe, but and their defense. And the way Donovan Mitchell's playing, he's scoring 40 like every game now. So it's going to be tough. And their stars.
We just beat them on Friday without Randall.
Yeah, well, I know, but in a playoff series, and then
with Donovan Mitchell scoring over almost 40
But
points.
remember that Grimes has been good since that Randall got. Grimes has been really carrying them too. He's been really helping them. I don't know if he's going to do that in the playoffs and their defense, but Well, at least the Knicks are competitive. At least they're better than years ago when they barely could win a playoff series when they had only won one
Let me
series.
ask you,
Anthony,
how long you've been watching basketball, right?
a long time,
You've
yeah.
been watching basketball for a long time. What
Yeah,
wins? Defense, rebounding, right?
yeah. Well,
Defense,
the
rebounding.
Knicks. That's the problem with the Knicks. I don't know. They don't. I don't think they have the size and the defense to beat.
But they're one of the number one defensive rebounding teams in the
I'm
NBA.
surprised, yeah, because if you look at them, well, we'll see when they match up versus the better teams how they're gonna do that. Like if they
But
face,
there's a 70 plus game sample, 75 game plus sample that they're one of the top rebounding, defending, and offensive rebounding team in
well,
the
that
NBA.
Randall
But you
helps.
can't
Well,
say that
Randall
they can't
helps.
rebound.
Randall gets a lot of rebounds. That
I
helps
agree on
Randall.
that. I agree, but he's not really the leading team in rebounder. It's actually our guards and our centers are the
Well,
leading
that too.
rebounders.
Gets rebounds too. Yeah, but I don't know how they're gonna do against Allen and Mobley. And then if they got past Cleveland, then you got to face Joel B with the Sixers or Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Rooker,
So hold on a second. So Nestor Cortes is out 5 innings, and Boone runs to the bullpen to Ian Hamilton.
what a baby.
Now this is what Boone loves to do. This he loves to burn his bullpen, and then in July and August they're gassed. I don't like this. I never was a fan of it. Nestor Cortes could have got you 3 more outs here, and then the less work on your bullpen. I know you got some off dates and stuff, and you have Hamilton, but this is one thing that annoys me about this manager. Foul, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think he's doing it because of the injury. His injury. They don't want to risk it. 80 pitches. The big lead. They probably want to not go to the bullpen. An 8-1 lead. They figure why even waste them another inning. You know.
And the pitch, swing and a miss, struck him out.
I understand the big lead, but I don't understand when it was a 3-1 game. He was already getting the bullpen ready in the fifth when it was 3-1. That I don't agree with because you let the guy at least don't go to the sixth. He was already getting the bullpen because he had a pitch count on him probably because of the injury.
So here's Boom. As we got CC Sebastian. No one mentioned it on the broadcast. Sebastian sitting right there. Pitch, swing and a miss. 0-1.
Yeah, so the Yankees will see if they can come up with contact hitting against the better teams, and we'll see.
And the pitch. This one foul out of play. It's 0-2 to count.
See, I wish they could be more consistent every game. Move runners.
This is game number 4. This is the new season of game number 4.
I know, but I want to see them do this the whole year against better pitching and better.
You're still skeptical. You want to see it, but give it time to marinate. And he missed it.
Because let's remember, the first 4 innings, they were just relying on home runs. If it wasn't for Torres and a couple of bloops in the infield, they weren't really killing Walker, and they were getting out hit until that inning. They started going crazy, getting all those runs. So
this one punched out, and there's a base hit. So 3 for 3 for Boom. With 1 out. Got him with that cut changeup out and away, and he just golfed. They served it.
I'm surprised more people. I'm surprised more people are not coming on your stream to talk about the Yankees and give
because
their
you're talking too much.
No, they could come on. I won't talk if I like to hear other people's opinion.
No, they're all getting salmonella poison. Foul out of play. 0-1.
I would have liked those 2 wrestling marks to come on and argue what's good. That card, I have to be honest.
Let's not get good. Just leave them alone. They like wrestling.
I know, I'm being nice, but they're young.
It is Hall.
They can't compare. Well.
And the pitch. This one back up the middle. Right. This might be 2. Volpe, no one there at second, but we'll go to first. We'll take the out at first. Smart play there. Torres.
So you got to see when you have viewers and a channel, you have to keep your viewers. So you have to be nice to the younger crowd, and you can't say the facts and the truth. It's like yes, no, you got to be a yes man, but when they laugh and make a joke of when wrestling was good and now compare it, I have to say something. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
so
I watched it.
There you go. Darnell Davis got a good quote there. Sorry, I didn't see that there. This is not the
Yeah.
old Knicks. This is the new Knicks. Cavaliers are good, but the Knicks are a smart team and good defensive. Chop the first. Rizzo throws the first, and in time, Hamilton gets the goal. Inning comes to a conclusion. So no runs, one hit, and one man left. We called it the bottom of the sixth. Yankees up 8-1 here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. Watch along.
Yeah, the Yankees looking good, coming up with the big hits. Every guy's helping. Torres, Guerrero, LeMahieu's actually finally hitting. The finally guys
One
are
thing about
stepping up.
DJ LeMahieu that Chris mentioned, he's healthy. When he got that when he hit that ball that he advanced to third, the way he was running around the bases, he looked at good running from first to third. On that misplay in the first inning, and that's a big plus. If DJ is going to start showing that he could run and run healthy on those wheels, that's a big plus. Also, he made a good defensive play at third.
Well, I hope he stays out there because I thought a lot of people were criticizing the contract. Now he's getting older. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know if he's going to be the same hitter he was with the Rockies and when he was healthy. He's 34 years old. I don't know.
That was. What does he have? One more year on his deal.
No, I think he has.
I think he has one more year.
I think he has. What? Let me see. He signed a 6-year deal.
No, it was a 4-year deal.
No. Well, Mayhew signed I think 6 years or something. What, $15 million a year? 15, 30. Yeah, over what, 90 million or something. They gave him less money a year because of the luxury tax. Yeah, I would have never. They gave him 6 years. I wouldn't have gave him those 6 years. They're crazy. I think he has about another 3 years left, 2-3 years left. That's why I think they should trade him. Let Peraza play second, and just go with young guys. I don't know. I like LeMay, but he's getting old, and the contract. We can't trust him staying healthy. I don't know. I want to take a chance.
Yeah, it was a 6-year, $90 million contract. 6 years. You're correct.
Good memory.
In 2023. So yeah, here's Judge. They should have let him go when the Mets wanted him. They should have let him go to the Mets.
Well, the Mets wanted him. I wouldn't mind trading him. The Mets want him.
They wanted him when he was a free agent.
I know.
I
wouldn't trade. I would trade him now, maybe, if the Mets could give me some good pitching. I like that McGill and that David Peterson. If you give me some of those starters, Steve Cohen, I would definitely.
This one, foul. They're looking for Torres. They would do anything.
Yeah, I would trade Torres too if you could get good pitching. But who are you going to really get this?
I wouldn't. You guys are dying to get rid of Torres.
Well, I want Peraza because I like Peraza.
The seventh youngest Yankee to hit the home run.
Yeah, I know.
Here's Judge. Pop this one. And the youngest to hit 100 home runs in Yankee history.
Yeah, I know. But if he has value, you trade him while he has value because Peraza, you have Peraza. Unless you're gonna use the Peraza, then you have to.
You guys make it seem like Peraza's. You make it seem like Peraza's gonna be this all in all. The next Robbie Alomar.
No, but he's a good. No, but I'd rather go with the young. He's a good defender, but it's his hitting.
Torres is young too. Torres is barely 25 years old.
But you have to make a decision. You're gonna trade. You have to trade somebody. You need pitching. You have injuries, or you're gonna have to add a bullpen arm. I said maybe trade Torres to the Pirates. Get a Reynolds and get a Ben Neer.
You guys with Reynolds, I can't wait when he gets traded somewhere else because you guys make me nauseating with Brian.
Well, so far,
I don't see what's the big pizzazz with Brian.
No, he's not that great. I'm not saying he's a star, but they do need lefty hitting. They have too many righties.
He's the grounded, backhand throws in time. If they want to go young as they get Rizzo, if they want to go young, bring Dominguez.
Well, they could do that too. They could do all of that. They could add Reynolds and have Dominguez as setup, put Judge right.
I personally would just have Dominguez. I'd rather go get a pitching arm rather than Dominguez.
But they do need lefty. They could have Reynolds, they could have Dominguez and Judge as their future outfield, and just put Stanton at DH. That could do that, and just have Praz at second.
There's talks that Stanton might opt out at the end of the
I
year.
don't mind that. He's not a great hitter, one dimensional home run or strikeout. I would be happy, but he would.
Oh, there's the pop. There's the drive. This is high. It is far. And no, the win.
See, that's the thing. Strike, home run, or nothing. The Yankees need more contact hitting, so that's why I think they need more lefty hitting and
Go to the
more.
seventh inning. 8-1. Stanton gave it a ride, but the Yankee Stadium breeze brought it back down.
That's the Yankees, the season team. They're great in the season, but in the
No,
playoffs,
you know what happens is when October, September comes, it gets chilly and that ball doesn't travel like it does in the summer.
I know, but I'm just
They
making yeah. But I'm making a point. They have to do more contact hitting in their season team because they can hit the home runs and get away with it because better pitching in
in
the
the summer.
playoffs shut you down in the playoffs, and they can't.
There's a good jet stream in Yankee Stadium when it comes to a summertime, and then when October comes, it's that's cold unless if they have an unseasonable weather in New York. That's when the ball will travel. I think that's what happened in 2009. It was nice and warm for them when they unseasonably for that time of year.
But they need more contact hitting. You can't just win with home runs in the playoffs. It's been proven the last 4 or 5. It hasn't worked. That's why they have to change their approach. I thought the shift would help. It could help Rizzo and a couple guys.
You guys are jumping to conclusion on game number 4.
No, I'm saying see the way they play. I can see. I don't see any difference. I still see the home run or nothing type of team.
Again, they've been hitting the ball. They got a lot of hits both games. I know the home run. I know you say the home run. They hit the home run, but they've gotten hits. They got some hits. They're not bludgeoning people to like bang 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 hits, but they're getting hits. Cordero, we'll give it some time. Let's give it 25 games.
You have to see more consistency of them doing different things besides like other teams, like moving runners, like the Braves, the Astros do. We have to see more because. They have these. I don't know if they have the right type of players to really change.
It's players that you don't like the type of players they have.
Well, their players they don't have the right type of players. If you look at that team, Rizzo, he's getting older. He's not really a contact guy. Torres, he's really been disappointment the last 2 years. He's not.
Yeah, it's players that you don't. I don't know. I disagree.
They don't have the right type of players to really have a better all-around hitting team. They don't have the right players. That's why I said bring up the young guys. Maybe bring some more speed and contact hitting on this team. There's really nobody else that really you're crazy about in this lineup besides that Volpe Judge. Donaldson, you can't rely on.
I jump into conclusion. Donaldson's got to go. He's not good, and so does Hicks. I agree with you. But the rest of the ones, they all have a purpose on the team. There's a one ball, one strike. I think everyone has a purpose from LeMahieu to Glaber to Rizzo, Trevino. They just got to add a couple of dynamic. Here's a 1-1.
Well, the young players.
Here's a strike 1 and 2. They also now stealing bases with Volpe now, and Torres has stolen bases. The guy that you guys don't want to get rid of, he's leading the team in stolen bases, tied with Volpe early. I know it's early, but still 2-1 and 2.
Yeah, but
swing did he go?
But
not 2 and 2.
When you have trade value like Torres, you have to trade him while he has value because if he starts going to a slump and starts being like
you just don't give away a guy though.
No, unless you know. I only would trade him for if you get a good pitcher. If you get a good pitcher or bullpen arm or like a Reynolds up in there, of course I would.
I wouldn't trade him for Reynolds. Hell no, I would not trade him for Reynolds. When you got Dominguez and you have outfielders Spencer Jones in your system, I would not trade him for Reynolds.
Well, they want to win now. If you want to win now,
but he wants $100 million contract that you have to pay him. And nope, I don't think so. 2-2. When you got Harrison Bader, you have to bring back and you have to try to sign. When you just traded your lefty pitcher for Bader, who can't stay healthy, I wouldn't go for.
I don't even think they want to re-sign Bader with his injuries.
I don't think so either.
I think they'll go just with Dominguez, and they do need lefty hitting. That's why I don't mind Reynolds because he's a lefty. And
Center field, Judge is there. Remember, they still got Spencer Jones in the minors.
But the Yankees want to win now. The Yankees want to win. if he's available, Reynolds, I could see them go after it. It wouldn't surprise me if they do.
I don't think so. I don't.
If there's no one else available, there's no other starters really. Who could they really add in trade? It's really what Marlins, Brewers. What starter
Remember,
is that good?
You guys want to play MLB the show, and it's not gonna happen.
No, but in the trade deadline, they will look at a starter because you can't rely on Severino staying healthy. And
I agree with you there. They're going to add a starter.
Right.
But that's why we have to wait.
And they could add a hitter because you don't know. Injuries could happen. You don't know. LeMahieu could get injured again. You don't know which Stanton, can he stay healthy? That's why you need maybe a Reynolds because you can't trust guys staying healthy on this team.
Too old.
They are what they are, the Yankees. That's why I wish they would just get rid of Volpe. They did that. If they could put Peraza at second, I wouldn't mind Volpe and Peraza. He has great defense, and they have more young, athletic infield. And get rid of Downs and get rid of Hicks. Falefa, maybe they could get rid of. And they'll go over the young guys.
Here's the 2-1 pitch coming. Swing and a miss, 2-2.
If they don't win this year, then I think they should just go with the young guys because it's no point with all these bad contracts. If he didn't add Donaldson's contract, that stupid trade, taking on his contract, and then Stanton taking on that contract 6 years ago, maybe they would have had money for a trade Turner, like I told Caputo. Maybe they would have extra money for that and maybe add other better moves if they didn't have all these bad contracts and bad trades he made. Cashman made a couple of bad mistakes, So.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Now you got Volpe here. You know what? Let's look. Like, we can't go back and change. Personally, me, I've been crying. I wanted Scherzer when he was a.
I wanted him to. Yeah, I wanted.
Mm-hmm. And this one grounded through for diving LeMahieu for a base hit, 1-out single. 2 for 3 when he wanted to play for the. He wanted to play for the Yankees too.
I wanted them to sign him when around 2013. I said they should sign him, and then they didn't want to spend the money, and then he went to the Nationals and even when they traded Verlander, I said, why don't they take a chance on Verlander? 17, they didn't want to give a prospects. And then they got Cole. A couple trades they could have made instead of Michael Pineda and a couple the Sonny Gray trade. A lot of mistakes,
And here's a pitch. Swing and a miss. With 1 out here, 8-1 Yankees. We are in the top of the 7th inning. This pace of the game, this kind of slowed down a little bit, although it is going pretty quick still. Here's the pitch down low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Thought it would be almost.
I'm surprised.
The Mets on Saturday had a 2-hour and 7-minute game against the Marlins. That was quick. That's not the fastest game either. The Mariners had a 204 minutes. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2.
Yeah, that pitch time is speeding the game up. Every the violation, the games are going so fast now. The 15-second, 20-second, the bigger bases, more stolen. I knew this was gonna. I said me and my brother made a video about the new rules, and I was right. The more speed.
There's a base hit, center field. Turner will stay at second, first and second.
The game's more fun to watch now for the younger generation. More speed now. The pitches have to be fast to the plate, and the batters have to be in the batter's box. So it's making it more exciting to watch, and it's fun.
Let me ask you this: that you've been watching it for a while. If a game goes 2 hours and 10 minutes, 20, and you're paying the astronomical money to go to these games, is it worth it? This baseball is now becoming a sport that you want to watch at home because. One is even though they're the most affordable of all the major sports. To be honest with you, they're ticket wise, but still, if you're only going to go for 2 hours and they're rushing you in and out, what's the point? You're going to spend more time in traffic or travel. Like for me, for instance, I love this team, no Gallagher. It takes me an hour and a half with this traffic now to get to Tampa. So if I'm going to drive an hour and a half, 3 hours round trip to go sit for 2 hours, because they're rushing it, I might as well I'm just going to, and it's going to charge me an astronomical $90 to go on a ticket.
Yeah.
I might as well watch it at home. $90 will cost me for the league pass, and I watch and I get all the games.
Well, that's what I
They're
have. I
pushing.
get I get
Yeah,
all
they're
the.
pushing and they're pushing the average consumer or the hard worker not to go to these games because it's so expensive and it's gonna be rushed. What's the point?
Well, they want to make it faster. The game. They're sick of the games going 4 or 5 hours. Games used to go after midnight, 1 in the morning, extra innings, 16, 17 innings. They want to. They want to go fast so the younger crowd can watch, and they want to change things up. It's working, but
Yeah,
it's
it's working, but when you start the World Series game at almost 9 o'clock or 8:30, that's not working. Swing and a miss, 1 and 2. I like when they do that. I don't know why the Yankees went away from it. I really like when they were doing the 6 o'clock April games. I really loved it when they were at 6 o'clock because it finished started early. You also, if you had kids, the kids could stay and watch. The kids
yeah,
stay up.
yeah,
And if you want to get that second generation, I think that's where a pitch. It's not about it's slow and all. It's that also you're catering too late for these young kids to stay up and
yeah.
watch it. Look at the NCAA basketball. That's supposed to be for a young kid who's
Money,
learning how to
money,
play
money,
basketball. My
money.
point is, there's a young kid who's learning how to play basketball and wants to go to school to use his basketball skills to play for alma
Yeah,
mater.
I
They can't
understand.
even watch the games because it's at 9:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30 to watch. How does he want to go to college and go play basketball for a college
Of
team
course, I
where
understand.
they can't even watch them or follow them? The
But
same thing that kills me with the NBA Finals. Why is the hell is that 9 o'clock at night? I know it's summertime.
yeah, I agree.
That's
Yeah, I understand both sides, but it's all about money,
a miss, Adam.
sponsors, money, prime time, because they know people work and they get home.
I know that,
Yeah.
but do you change? So don't cry about the game not growing or you're losing another second generation when you're selling your soul for money.
Well, it's a greedy business. They're all about money. They all want to make
Exactly.
money. They're
So
billionaire
you
owners.
can't cry about not nobody going to your stadiums or owners, empty stadiums. It doesn't look good because one, you're outpricing the average Joe. Secondly, you're catering to more money and starting late. You're losing a whole generation of players. North American sports, if it's not football where you could gamble and just gamble on everything, they're gonna lose. They're gonna die. It's gonna be maybe when we're old, old men. I think North American sports, the major sports, baseball, basketball, are in trouble with and because of the all this craziness, the greediness, the TV, and another generation of players that the only reason don't listen. The only reason I will have my kid baseball is because if he makes it, the money he'll make.
Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, they get yeah. So, but things have to change. They're sick of games going long, and they wanna they want to end by
It's
9:30 now. So
Yeah, that's fine. Just start a little earlier. Don't start a little earlier. 6:30, 6 o'clock games. Nothing wrong with that. To start a little earlier with the games. I don't think there's not. I don't think that's. I don't see anything wrong with that. They started early with some of these games. It really will because let's face it, New York City people leave at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 4 o'clock. All they got to take is a subway ride to down to the stadium, and
yeah,
they're
but
there.
remember, it
No,
takes forever to get in that stadium. I remember when I was going to Aaron Judge, the line was ridiculous. It took me over a half hour to get in the stadium. It's so overcrowded. That's why maybe it's better at 7 because it takes too long to get in there. It's too many people. Oh, the security and everything. That's why they do it too. And yeah, so, they'll never get a
I
change.
think they'll get 6 o'clock will be great. 6:30 will be phenomenal if they
They'll
were to
never
do
do
that
that.
on Monday.
They'll never
Yeah,
do
that's why they're dying. They'll complain about losing a generation of kids that don't want to do baseball because it's kind of late.
Well,
There's
I grew up
so many
on
things
it
on
when it.
television, so many things on TV to watch or do. That's gonna be rough. I mean,
Well, I know that.
I love the quickness of the game going because trust me, 2 hours and 45 minutes, 2 hour 20 minute games are excellent. That's why I like doing Nestor Cortez watch along. He gets it, he pitches, let's go.
Well, for you, you
Why
should. You don't have to sit there watching if it's 3 hours and be bored or the game takes
or
forever.
hungry, or have to use the restroom, whatever the case. As Loizaga will come in here, 2 men on with 2 outs. Loizaga ready to deal against Riamuto. Yankees up by 7 here, but Phillies trying to answer here. This one is hit in the air, one pitch. Loizaga might get out of it. Hicks camping under it. Hicks makes the way, and that will do it. So we go to the 8th inning, no runs on 2 hits. 2-man left on. After the end of 6.5, it's time for the 7th inning stretch here. And let's go. No, I we'll stay here to keep in the conversation with Hope. We won't do the 7th inning stretch like we normally used to do.
Yep. Start stretching. Eat your. Get ready. Have your dinner, everybody. Start.
Dinner. This is I had dinner about 5
Well,
hours ago. Man.
with my schedule, my lunch starts at like 5 or 6 o'clock. So,
What time you get up?
let's see, maybe like 1, 2.
Oh God, 1 and 2. I'm already back from work and my goodness.
Well, my crazy schedule. So, yeah. So, yeah, the food quality in Florida, yeah, it's not the same like in New York.
Everything has to be done fresh. You can't go buy food in the restaurants. You gotta make your own food, man. Nothing
Right.
beats a home cooked food.
Yeah, well, it has no taste, so I'm very selective on what I get down in Florida. In New York, uh, they just know how to make good food. But I'll have to get used to it in a couple of years if I ever move down there. So I have to, start cooking my own food. Salmon, fish, and start eating like my vegetables I eat and do my walking. I like to do 3-4 mile walks every day.
Yeah, okay. They have Kentucky Fried Chicken. I remember what Caputo said that you like to eat your Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Well, I don't eat that. I usually eat like wraps, grilled chicken wraps, or broccoli, steamed broccoli. I get, and then I have my blueberries. I have my organic stuff, my organic
As long as you don't eat
bananas.
dingleberries.
Eat my my bananas, and all my blueberries right here. See, and I have my broccoli. See, that's the thing. A lot of people don't get enough intake of vegetables or fruits. They're eating too much sugar and having too much soda. See, I only drink water. I don't drink any sugar, and I just got to stay away from the cake and the cookies. But and then that's why I just try to stick to steam stuff, or everything is grilled or boiled, like fish, salmon, because everything is processed and fried, and none of this stuff is healthy. And you wonder why so many people are obese and have high cholesterol, diabetes, hypertension, and all these problems. I don't know what you eat on a daily basis, but if you did what I said, just cut out the sugar, all sugar, and just eat vegetables and fruit and salmon and fish, I guarantee you'll lose like 20, 25 pounds in 2 months. Guaranteed. Because I remember when I weighed about 260 about 3 years ago, and I lost about 80 pounds in like 6 months. So it's all discipline. You just got to stay away from the sugar. Is like drugs. It's like alcohol. You just got to stay away from sugar. That's what makes you fat. Fat is not what makes you fat. It's sugar that makes you fat. That's what people don't understand. Look at what you're drinking. You're drinking sugar. Everything is sugar, carbohydrates, pasta. All that turns into sugar. So if you cut out the carbs and the sugar, then you should be able to lose weight. And you drink water, you should be able to lose. And if you fast, if you do, I try to do fasting 18 hours a day. I do I don't eat anything well, including sleeping. I try not to eat anything. So
Yeah, I know what fast is.
intermittent fasting, I try to do. I've been doing that for like 2 years. Uh, I just don't feel hungry.
All right, so we're waiting here for the 7th inning stretch. I sent a link to Caputo, but he doesn't want to come out.
No,
He
he
says
don't. This thing he don't like, because you have to use Chrome, and I even had to use a different browser because it doesn't work on Safari. And he likes the StreamYard better. I guess he don't like this one. I got used to it. I use it. It's okay with me. I just use a different browser on Chrome on my iPad, but
he doesn't know how to use this. He's
it's not that
technically
it's not
challenged.
it's not that complicated. You copy and paste it in a different browser and just put your name, and that's it. What's so hard? Like Cody, he can't do simple things. I try to teach him how to do that. He don't know how to use Cody. Like, you're wasting money.
He's technically challenged. Here's the pitch.
Well,
There's a strike 1-1.
well, it'd be nice if go to college and get some education in other areas. So, like me, I study
I don't know how he finances it, so maybe. But he does know how to go to Geno's and order off that menu.
A lot of people could just keep ordering and ordering, and then
Give me the pasta primavera 2-1. There's a spot.
yeah, give me stuffed shells, some meatballs, some calamari, some calzones. Yeah, all that carbs. Yeah, that's really gonna help my health. No wonder I was 263 years eating the meatballs.
Two. 3-2 to count.
And no wonder I started getting acid reflux. You add all that, and no wonder I cut all that out. Maybe it was a blessing I got acid
Pitch.
reflux.
Walk them. Wow. Glaber's on with a walk. What a good. He's been on base all 4 times.
Yeah, Glaber, he's gonna do that every game. He's gonna be consistent like that, or he's teasing you. Is Torres teasing you?
I don't know. We shall see. We hopefully so far so good. We like what we see in the start of the season here. Here's Frenchy Cordero. Maybe something unlocked Gleyber Torres playing for the Venezuela national team. The pitch. There's an inside for a ball. 1-0.
Where's Maria? The sickos. Where's Maria? We want some faces.
Yeah, she was on. She was on last game. But she's also and there's an inside. She also has trouble on this application. You can't hear her. She has trouble on this application as well. This one is popped up. Cordero fly to center field, and Marsh makes the play. And what's gonna suck is that this is where we're gonna need. This is where I'm gonna do almost of my live streaming here. If Caputo can't get with it, then he can.
I don't know what's so hard. If I did it with no problem. It's not.
This is an easy app to use. This is more easier, much fun, more easier. I don't know.
Yeah, I have to look into this app. Do you have to pay for it every month?
Yes. This is just like all the other applications. You're in the beta section right now. You can use my promo code BX Jedi and you'll save.
Oh, because I got a new headphone, Apple Air Max headphone. So I want to.
Oh, here's a ground ball to Hicks again, grounds out, and a Bluebird starting to grow. Boy, he's having a rough one. Fans are hearing the boos. I think I got a DFA him just to just.
Yankees don't like to, tell everyone they made mistakes and eat the money. They don't like to do that. Like Donaldson, if they would have released Donaldson, they'll make like they look like morons to take it on his contract with trading Gio. They don't want to look bad. Cashman don't want to look stupid. So
But
he's not
Gio hasn't done anything either since leaving the Yankees.
I still rather deal with him than have
That's
Donaldson's
true.
contract.
He actually it clicked for him in New York for some reason. Some guys are New York players. Trevino grounds this one to third, backhand, double pump, off balance throw, and he's safe. So a base hit for Trevino. Torres goes to third, first and third now with 2 outs. So a long infield hit for Jose, and he'll bring up Volpe now with 2 outs.
Yeah, the trade was really because of Falefa. That was the real reason they took Donaldson's contract. They really wanted Falefa. But then I said to myself, why would you take on Donaldson's contract? That was the first thing I didn't like. When I talked about it last year, I said, the contract, I'm worried about his 2-year contract. And
Yeah,
the Minnesota.
they made it seem like this kind of Falefa was like, like a Didi Gregorius move. There's a strike. 0-1, Falefa was going to come here to be like another Didi Gregorius, under the radar, good, but we was going to excel with the Yankees, and they didn't plan out. And here's the 0-1.
Well, they really did it because he was a stopgap until they knew that Volpe would be ready. They figured that he would just have him for a year and a half.
Yeah, they knew it was a stopgap, but they wanted to get 2 solid years out of kind of Falefa as short, and didn't.
Well, he does steal. He did steal 15 last year, and he's a contact hitter. But he gave up 15 errors, and he's not much of a hitter really. But that's what happens when you don't develop and scout. Like I said last year, if you don't bring up,
2-1.
They're not good at developing. So,
2 balls and 3-1 actually to Volpe.
They added all these international guys, Roddick, Arias, all these Spencer Jones, all these guys, Peraza, Volpe. They hype all these guys up, and we have to hope they do good.
So the bases are loaded now for LeMahieu. One thing I like Volpe, even though he doesn't over swings, He gets on base. Good high base percentage. He's got a good poise for a rookie.
Yeah, he could have 25 stolen bases if they move him down in the lineup and he gets on base more and more opportunities. And
But he's good at the number. I like him at the number 9 spot. Here's a pitch.
I think he's more. I wouldn't mind him as a leadoff hitter if he gets more experience.
Not yet. I don't want to put the
Not
pressure on him yet.
not yet. More experience, but maybe like a number 6. He could bat like 6, maybe 5th, 6, maybe. I would move him down to 6th.
Sidearm outside. It is 1 ball, 1 strike to count. So we have a 1-1 count here. Yankees up 8-1. Bottom of the 7th inning. With the bases loaded, 2 outs. Vasquez a 1-1 pitch, and Mayhew rounded to third. Backhand Sosa, he'll step on the bag, and of course at third, and that will do it. So we'll go to the top of the 8th. Oh, look at that. Polo needs a grandpa.
You're not going to end your stream early when you know the game's over?
No, I finished the full 8, the whole 9. Whoever stays on, stays on. That's not being, that's being a front runner. You can't do that. You got to always stick with your team,
8-1 in the
regardless
8th
winning or losing.
Nah. Well, you got college basketball. You could just end the stream and just.
Yeah, you can go watch basketball.
I just want to say my opinion, and it was good coming on here. So yeah, you could send more of the links, and then I come on when I'm ready. I wish more people would come on.
No, it's good to bring people. I've sent, but it gets chaotic, and then you can't call balls and strikes, and a lot of people do want to hear. There's some people are working all around the world where, outside the country that doesn't have the stream, and they want to hear what's going on, who's winning, what's the score, balls and strikes. That's why I don't put too many, because some you'll see it in the chat from time, especially since we cannot see the Facebook application or the comments a lot. Remember, my channel gets a lot of the Philippines watch alongs, and they really want to hear who's winning, who's not, and they want to hear the play-by-play on that.
For all your dedication and loyalty and doing all these long hours, and you have a regular job, I hope YouTube's paying you really, really big money, and in the end, I hope that you don't have to pay. They wanted me to pay.
That's for me to know. That's for me to know. Only for me to know.
They wanted me to pay tax. They wanted my Social Security and everything. They wanted me to pay taxes. I'm not agreeing to that.
You become an independent contractor. You're a 1099er when you do this.
I'm not paying taxes doing that. Nope.
Well, you have to. If you make.
I didn't agree to it. So
if you take $1 from Google, I mean, you will. We get Mikey Mouse then. Let's get Mikey Mouse.
I'm not paying.
What's up?
Mikey.
Hey. He needs to get to know what.
Mikey, can you hear me, Mikey?
I can.
Mikey.
Yep, I can hear you.
Hill was challenging, pushing back on the Jacob deGrom injury.
Okay.
He says he's a Texas Ranger fan. He says he didn't hear anything about that. I don't know if you want to reveal your source where you get out of, but I need you to send me.
Give me one. So I looked it up on Google. You can look it up on Google. That might have been from an earlier date. It might have been from an earlier date, but I know he had gotten hurt during spring.
Oh, I know that, yeah.
And then I'm not sure if it was during the season that he got hurt as well, but I thought I had heard something about that.
Okay, because he was on there earlier and said, "Oh, there's a throw, one out, Castellano to Loizaga, one away." Look at the Yankees here, 8 runs on this team, 8 runs, baby.
Well, Verlander, they gave 2 years, so deGrom, they didn't want to do 5 years, and he had injuries the last 2 years. Can you really blame the Mets? They didn't want to do it, even though he's been on the Mets.
They dodge a bullet.
Yeah, he's a great pitcher. I love deGrom. I have his rookie cards. I have 2 of his rookie cards. But
the only thing that sucks that he wasn't going to finish his whole career with the Mets. That would have been a nice.
Yeah, I know. He was drafted with them, and it started in 2014 and stuff. But Matt Harvey, Syndergaard, all these great starters, and they all got injured, and now they're on other teams. And Harvey's not even in baseball no more. So
I heard Harvey was trying to make a comeback.
There's a strike.
you should go to the Cyclones in Coney Island. I'm in Coney Island. You should go to the Cyclones and I can watch them.
Long Island Ducks. With Murphy. Daniel Murphy's playing baseball.
He was a Cyclone too. Yeah, he was good.
He's with the Long Island Ducks. Excuse me.
All these guys.
Grounded. Third. First, Rizzo. Why is it 2 quick outs?
That Beatty, they should bring up that Beatty, the outfielder. He's been hitting in AAA. Maybe they'll bring him up. Francisco Alvarez. The Yankees have Peraza and Volpe and Dominguez. We'll have all these young phenoms in New York coming up. That would be great.
Okay, so that injury was from a month ago, was from during spring training. So that was my mistake. I apologize for that. That was during spring training.
Yeah, he had side soreness, something with his side or something.
Yeah.
Heel almost caught a heart attack because he's a big Texas Ranger fan. He's like, what? I can't. Yeah, he almost got him a heart attack.
Well, they have good pitching. Texas is a good team. Texas could. I think Texas could win one of the wildcards. They're going to give the Astros a challenge. Martin Perez was good last year. Then you add DeGrom if he stays healthy. Ovaldi. Yeah, their pitching is much better. And if they hit, yeah.
But it's 8-1 right now. But I just want to jump on real quick, say what's up. I gotta go get my kids ready for bed, but I will see you guys later.
Have a good night,
man.
buddy.
Have a good night,
bud. Appreciate it, Mikey.
Sleepy time for the little kiddies. You gotta read them a bedtime story. They go sleepy. Time to sleep. Like this little baby. She has to sleep, but she don't listen. Every time I'm on video, she gets jealous and starts barking and complaining. Right, little Boomer? That little baby. It's like having a baby. It is. All day long.
I know. I've got 2 of those. 2 babies. 2 big babies.
And she has health problems. I have to give her syringes and medication. Yeah, I saved her life. I had to give her steroids. I had to give her some medication, special food for losing protein because these Yorkies, they get like a genetics. They found it last year, ultrasound, X-rays. So yeah, so I have to take good care of this baby. Yeah. She's in good hands with the Pope. Yeah.
Well, we got 3 more outs for the Phillies left. One more time at bat, and then 3 more outs to go.
Yeah, and then we can say Yankees win. Yeah! Yankees win.
Well, don't forget, if you guys are watching the game tomorrow, the Yankees will be on Amazon Prime.
Ugh.
I don't like when they're on Apple TV. This year now you can't. This year you can't get it for free. This year you have to have Apple TV to watch the Yankees.
Oh, thank God. One word. No. Thank you, Cody.
Now, last year, if you just get the app, you were able to get the game for free. Now you have to get.
It's getting ridiculous. Subscriptions, yeah, everything's subscriptions. Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Paramount.
People were complaining.
Disney.
I still like cable TV. Just leave me with the old-fashioned cable TV. You put a channel, we get it. I don't care what tier it is. If I pay for a channel that I'm not going to use, as long as my channel that I'm going to use is there, I don't care.
AMC Plus, HBO.
I don't care. Yeah, every one of them has a stupid app. Everyone has an app that you have to pay $5.99, $3.99. When you come add it up, it's $500.
Yeah, it's so stupid. You could just get Cody or that other thing my brother.
Yeah, you just get, it's crazy.
Titan, whatever they call it, Titan. You get all TV guides, all baseball, all sports. Movies.
So 8-1 here. Here's Judge will lead off against Dominguez, Sir Anthony Dominguez. There's a strike.
I don't know why people are that dumb to do that. Why do they pay for subscription? Can't they try to research and learn how to get? It's all about money.
It's money.
Yeah, but it's a waste of money.
Now you got to pay. Now the Yankees wanted you to pay $25 just for the for Yankees.
Oh yeah, I saw that $200 a year. They were asking for subscription.
That's a lot of money just for Yankees. And the thing is, you got to be, that's if you're in the Yankee area. If you're in the tri-state area, if you live outside of the New York tri-state area, you just might as well get a league pass.
I know that's what I. Yeah, you get MLB. You get all the games. I don't understand what they're doing.
I don't get it. I don't get why the big, and MSG wants to. Why? If you,
Oh yeah,
if I'm here, if I live, I live like where I live in Orlando, I can't get MSG. The game will be blacked out for
right.
me. Or Yankee Yes Network will be blacked out because I'm in Rays territory, so I got to get league pass. Whenever the Yankees play the Rays, I can't watch Michael K
Right.
or Network. I
Only
gotta watch.
when right
I
when
gotta watch Tampa's broadcast.
because if Tampa's playing the Yankees, they black it out. Or
That's
Miami,
a basic.
they do that for in the area. Yeah. Like I want to watch
And I
Miami.
hate the Rays broadcast. That's why I'd rather do the watch along.
I actually like the announcers. They're calm, and they
Uh,
actually know.
they're boring.
Well, I know, but better than Mike. I never.
That's a snooze fest. Dwayne Stats and Brian Anderson. That's a
But
snooze fest.
they actually know their base. I actually don't mind the calm sometimes, and better than Michael K.
You know how many years when Dwayne Stats used to do the Yankee games on MSG? How many times I fell asleep in that freaking Jimmy Abbott's no hitter because he was so damn
Oh yeah, I
boring as
remember
a
that.
commentator.
Yeah, I remember Jimmy. Yeah.
He's boring, Dwayne Stats. I'm glad the Yankees got rid of him. He was a boring. He had me asleep. How are you gonna fall asleep in a no hitter? That's how bad the commentary was.
I miss Bobby Mercer, Jim Cott. I
Me
like them
too.
better. Yeah. I like them
I
better.
been Bobby Mercer, even Phil Rizzuto with his kooky self.
Yeah, him too.
Let's do a happy birthday. Holy cow.
Yeah. I don't like
Rizzuto
Mike.
was. I love K. K is good.
I can't. Him and O'Neill. I like David Cole.
I love him. I love them all. They're good. They're good. I love K. O'Neill.
I learned more
IKF.
about. Yeah, I don't learn. I learn more about the game from other announcers. I don't learn anything from them.
Well, the late Tim McCarver was phenomenal at that.
Yeah, even though he was a Met guy. Yeah.
I love when McCarver did the games for the Yankees too. I had no problem with that. I was like, yes, I like Tim McCarver. I'm a big fan of his.
He always hated the Yankees. He always said never liked said something about the Yankees when they were on Fox all the time. He always had something to say about them.
Here's Rizzo.
Oh,
Rizzo serves it to left field, and Thunder Pig makes the play. Schwarber.
We'll see if Torres and Rizzo can bat over 250 this year. Then maybe there'll be a better hitting team. That if they can hit over 250. We'll see.
So here's Stanton. Stanton opened 3, walked in the 5th, scored a run.
All right, Mr. Jedi. Enjoy the rest
I'll
of
see
your
you
night.
later then, folks.
Amen. And
Right.
see the Yankees win. Have
Enjoy
a good night.
Enjoy the NCAA finals.
And Triple H, the new UFC's taking over.
The 0-1 pitch coming.
Good night,
You're gonna miss it.
Amen. Amen.
All right. 0-2. So Stanton behind 0-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Yes, indeed, Darnell. Good game. 8-1 right now. So the Yankees are in control. They just got to get out of this half inning and get 3 more outs and Frank Sinatra and hit cue Frank Sinatra with New York, and we'll be ready to rumble here, ready to go. And Dominguez with the pitch, swinging and miss. Stanton couldn't hold up. He goes down on strikes. 0 for 4 for Stanton, but boy, last time up he hit one to the warning track. So we thought he was gonna hit one out. 2 away. Here's Torres. Swing and a miss for Torres. Here's the pitch from to Torres. Swing and a miss, 0-2. So Torres behind in the count, 0-2. So we are in the bottom of the 8th inning with the Yankees leading comfortably here, 8-1. We got a runner at first here, and the 0-2 pitch to Torres. in the dirt, 1 ball, 2 strikes. So we had the Opus Sports in having a conversation, and Mikey Mouse, the Fortune Express. Here's the 1-2. Up high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two balls and 2 strikes to count here. Dominguez checks the run at the pitch. Down low, the count runs full, 3-2. So that will release the base runner. So he'll be going on the 3-2 count. So he'll have a running start. Torres, early part of the season, having a good season here so far. I know it's only 4 games, but it's key to get on a good start here. And the payoff pitch. Runner goes and he walks. So Glaber again gets on base. 2 for 2 with 3 walks. So he is on base, a good high base percentage. Good job. So here's Frenchy Cordero. He has an RBI hit. This one grounds it to first. Hall picks it up, scoops to Dominguez, and we come to an inning. So no runs, no hits. We go to the 9th inning. Yankees lead 8-1. Phillies has 10 hits in the game, 1 run only to show. Yankees got 8 hits, 9 hits and 8 runs. Go figure, being out hit by the Phillies, but the Yankees just give up the hits right at the right time. So we're waiting here. The final 3 outs here. Let's see if the Yankees can record these final 3 outs. Don't forget to hit that like button. Ask you guys to hit that like button. Thank you guys for those watching us on Rumble, as well as Twitch, Twitter, Facebook app. Thank you guys, all Yankee fans. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hit that like button there in Facebook. When I go on the app, I want to check out. Hit that like, and thank you for joining us here on a Monday evening where the Yankees are in control here. We had the Opus Sports. We also had Mikey Monster, Fortune Express. Those are all other YouTube content creators that join the program from time to time. You see all different types of content creators come on and join the program and have the conversation during the play-by-play, the watch-alongs. All for the love of the New York Yankees. We all want to see the Yankees win and move forward and just have a fun season. I'm not worrying about what happens in October. I can't control what happens or what they're not going to do. Remember, competition, cream rises to the top. Competition gets more greater when you get to those type of end of the year. Kelvin T. Jones, salute King. What's going on? Boy, Kelvin, doesn't it feel great to call our team a playoff team? I know Darnell Davis is in the building as well. Right, Kelvin, what a fun season. I hope you join us on Wednesday. We were lamenting you, missing you on that celebration on yesterday when you were when we clinched. My goodness, it feels good to wake up and call our baseball team a playoff team. Oh, I love it. I love it. IKF is going to play in center field. Cabrera in right. So for Franchi Cordero, here's Clay Holmes. Trying to get the final 3 outs here and send it to Frank Sinatra. So let's believe the bottom third of the Phillies. Yes, indeed. Love it. There it is. There we go. Man, I would love that. So we got a little bit of a pitch comp situation not working for Clay Holmes. what are they gonna give him? Are they gonna give him a ball for delay tactics? They have a little bit of a delay there. Clay Holmes has a pitch com. It's tells him the pitches sequence. He couldn't hear it. Missed mouse function. And the pitch. Foul. 0-1. Chirino giving the sign. Giving the sign to Holmes. Holmes ready to deal the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That was a nasty sinker right there by Clay Holmes. Nice. If Holmes comes back to form, wow. You've been saying that, Calvin. No trades. You've been saying that 1 and 2. You've been saying that this trust the process, and this process is looking good there. Looking good. No Barrett, no Randall, no problem. They took care of the Washington Wizards. The 1-2 coming. Strike 3 called. Sosa goes down. Nice pitch there. Frozen. 1 out. Beautiful spin on the slider there. Back door. Here's Saab, the 8th hitter. Tops it foul. Boy, the Phillies are in danger of going 0-4 to start the season here. They're down by 7 with 1, and they have 2 outs left. Holmes deals the 0-1. Grounded, foul, 0-2. So we have an 0-2 count here. And the pitch. Grounded back and off the heel, and that's going to be a hit. So 1 out hit. Hopefully Clay Holmes is okay. Just probably hit the heel of his shoe, showing no ill effects of the injury. Hit him in the back of the ankle on the shoe. So here's Marsh, who's 2 for 3. That's a double, a single. And the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-0. And Kelvin wants to know, we needed time to gel and look like new money. Can't believe we can win this thing. Hey, they're becoming a legitimate contender in the Eastern Conference. 2 balls and no strikes. I mean, look at Grimes. Again, he's been averaging close to almost 20 points, 19 point something per game in the last 6 games. Grimes has been stepping up. Toppin played 21 points. All he needed was time. There's a strike, 2-1. Obi Toppin just needed some more NBA minutes on the floor. Let him do those minor mistakes so he could correct them. If you're yanking him in one mistake, how the hell is he ever going to be? No one's perfect. He never going to. You want him to be perfect. He's going to make mistakes. He's going to be pressing. 2-1. Cool shot. Volpe backhands, throws 1 and no return. So 2 outs. Nice play by Volpe. Try to almost turn a double play, but good job there. 2 outs. So I'm excited for Wednesday to see them against the Pacers, and then we got New Orleans. Then again, finish it off at 1 o'clock against the Pacers, and then a week off before postseason. So 2 outs here. Final out for left here for Turner. 1 more out to put this game in the books. There's a strike. 0-1. And the pitch swung 0-2. So we got the 0-2 pitch coming. Swing and a miss. Got him. And the Yankees win this one 8-1. So Yankees win. The Yankees win. Good job there for the New York Yankees. So good job for Nestor Cortes coming out there and what a job pitching. Good job for the bullpen. Good hits for the Yankees. All around good win.
Yankees win!
There you go. Yankees win. Good job there. You heard it from John. So the Yankees win this game here. They improved their record now to 3-1 in the early season. Nestor Cortes picks up the win. You got home runs from Torres. This game was around 2 hours and 45 minutes. Yankees take on tomorrow the Phillies. They will be on, if you don't have them MLB Net, MLB TV, will be on Prime Video. So we thank you guys for joining us on the watch along. We thank everyone that came in and joined us, for Pope, Mikey Mazda, everybody that viewed the show. We really appreciate it. Yankees win. Enjoy the rest of your night. Don't forget to hit that like button and let's go Yankees. May the sports be with you and the Yankees be with you. May the Knicks be with you. We'll see you next time here on the BX Sports Jedi Network. We really appreciate it. So I'll say peace.